Good evening and welcome to the 2023 Charleston Christmas Parade. I'm Rick Lord. This is Doug Scaff, the president of HD Media, once again decked out in his Christmas best. And Doug, it's been another great year for Charleston, a great year for HD Media. We hope a great year for you as well, and thank you for joining us this evening. And we are ready for another great parade.
Listen, the city looks fabulous. The holiday season is upon us. The mayor and the city and all their staff did a wonderful job making this city festive, that's for sure. And it's a great night. It's a beautiful weather tonight. It turned out great. Everyone's here. They got their Santa hats on. It's just, I love seeing all the kids line the street. This is a packed house on Capitol Street right here.
Fantastic. And on a school night nonetheless. You know, a lot of people, when they made this switch, it was a bit controversial with the way this all happened with Mayor Amy Goodwin deciding to have this during the week on a night. But I got to be honest with you, it's fantastic. She turned out to be right. It's been wonderful to have this at night. And we're looking forward to another great evening. And like you said, the streets are lined. It seems like we have a good audience. We have good weather, and it should be a lot of fun.
And we at HD Media, parent company of the Charleston Gazette Mail, this is what it's all about: staying local, hyper-local, bringing events like this to life. And that's how news has evolved through the years. Not only do we deliver a newspaper, we do it digitally. It's doing events like this, being a part of the community and giving back. That's why this warms our heart. Look at the people out here. They're enjoying it. But we can't do this, Rick, without our sponsors.
Yeah, and you'll see at the bottom of your screen the sponsors that are part of this. So pay attention to that as well.
Yeah, we got the Snoopy behind us there. That's the new addition this year. Yeah, huge hit.
Kids taking a picture of Snoopy.
Parmar, Mike Pushkin, the local delegate here. Richard Lindsay, he's running for Kanawha County Circuit Court Judge. You can see all the people here. J.B. McCuskey for Attorney General. Tony the Taylor, we usually get him here on set. What is he doing? He's over there. He must be pre-gaming it.
About all these people that you just mentioned, not only the local politicians, the business owners, they're also just part of the community. My son plays basketball with Richard Lindsay's son on the All-Star team.
Judge Stephanie Abrams, she's running for judge again, re-election.
These people are all
Ball Automotive. They do so much for the kids in the community. And the backpack program that they do. Bar 101, DT Prime, Todd and Dave and their families, Ichiban, the Hell House, Vino's. Vicente does a phenomenal job at the Hell House.
You're basically going down the phone book now.
We might need to stop. We might need to stop over there at Hell House afterwards. But listen, I just want thank you to loved ones. Morgan Switzer's running for prosecutor. Salango Law. We can't do this without Salango Law. They participate in the community in every event we have. But it's important. Parmar Stores. Right. Everything that we've done at HD Media, Parmar wants to be a part of. So your dollars stay locally. When you spend money in some of these businesses, you got Ashley Dean running for Circuit Court, Walker Automotive, and what do you say about Chris Miller? Dutch Miller Chevrolet and Dutch Miller Toyota. They do a phenomenal job. Jeep in South Charleston.
In case you're wondering, if you might not be familiar with the Charleston downtown area, we're at basically the Lee Street Triangle right here at Lee and Summers. We're toward the end of the route, so it'll take a while, even though the parade has technically already kicked off. It'll be a while before the floats get to our location.
I see the lights, Rick. I see the lights. They're coming.
It is making its way down Capitol as we speak. But again, you mentioned the sponsors. We can't do that without them. But this is really all about the kids, to be honest with you, just about making memories for those families and for those children. To be able to get out here and be together with their loved ones and their friends and to see something like this, it really does stick with you.
Oh, this is great. We have people coming up. They want to be a part of this. We have Home for the Holidays. They come into town. Charleston Christmas Parade is one of the highlights of this season. It kind of kicks off the holiday season, doesn't it, Rick?
Oh, for sure.
The Holly Jolly Brawley Walkway. Did I say it right? Did I say it backwards?
Holly Jolly Brawley. You got it.
I got it right. Holly Jolly Brawley Walkway. The trees, unbelievable. The businesses come out. They decorate those trees. I believe
last year was the first year, and this year it's just exploded.
They topped themselves.
Oh, my goodness.
As you can see right there, the Charleston Police Department coming down the road.
CPD always a fantastic
They kick
job.
us off with the blue lights.
And you know what? It's a lot of times thankless work for those police officers and everything that they do. The police department is really a community service to all of us and trying to keep everyone safe. And it's dangerous work what they do.
And what they do, Rick, every year? They do a toy drive every year in partnership with Astorg Auto. They do a phenomenal job over there at the Benny Keaton parking lot. Merry Christmas for the 4th annual Police Department Astorg Auto Toy Drive. So please come out, drop off your toys. I think they do that December 13th and 14th over there at the parking lot at Benny Keaton. They want toys from ages 1 to 18. You can drop off those toys. They give them around to all the surrounding communities. The Charleston Police Department, Astor Auto do a phenomenal job.
And I'm glad that you mentioned that age range, because a lot of times when you think about toy drives, it's the little ones that get taken care of. You know, you're this Barbie doll or this football, the little kids' toys. But don't forget about those teenagers too, because need is diverse, and I say that in a way that I think you understand what I mean. There's no such thing as only little kids need toys. Or
everyone needs to celebrate the season.
Everyone wants to be a part of the season, to feel that joy. So don't forget those teenagers too when you're thinking about those generous donations to the various toy drives that go on throughout the region. There we are.
There they are, the Charleston Police Department.
Honor Guard. And as we mentioned, we did the Huntington Parade a couple days ago, and we mentioned that the Charleston, the Huntington Honor Guard as well. Here's the Charleston Honor Guard. It's really nice to see them be a part of a joyous occasion, because a lot of times when you're seeing honor guards, it's at a funeral or it's for a fallen officer, and it's an occasion that maybe isn't as happy as a Christmas parade. So good to see them taking part in this, and for all the work that they do, and what they represent and what they stand for. There's the Honor Guard SUV.
I mean, Rick, we are 5 or 6 people deep here. I mean, Capitol Street is lined with people seeing a million people out. We can see, look at Graziano's Pizza over there in the background. I mean, it's just a wonderful night to be in downtown Charleston.
So, Doug, you grew up in South Charleston. Pretty close, right down the street.
Right down the street.
Were you ever able to get over to the Charleston Christmas parade?
All the time. I'm a parade. I love parades. I love getting the free candy, the candy canes,
Sure.
you name it. I'm all about the parades, I mean, who doesn't like to celebrate a parade? We like to get out, be a part of the community, see the people, but I love the floats, the decorations, and at nighttime, this is something that Mayor Goodwin did not too many years ago. She moved the parade to night.
And got a lot of flack for it.
Got some flack for it, but,
it was the right choice. It really was.
Listen, 7 o'clock at night, you can come out, you can spend a little time. I mean, I think there's 167 entrants this year.
Wow.
So people are excited to participate. The lights, the Christmas lights, even the police department, their lights, it just really shows off the night. And what the businesses, she's all about supporting the local businesses, And I know we'll talk to her later today. She's going to come and announce the winners of the floats. But this is just, we got some marathon runners here. They snuck in the parade.
There really is something about a parade at night. It's just a little bit of a different feel. And I think.
Let's give a shout out. We just saw Dan Shreve on camera there. Dan Shreve in the media center.
Working.
They're always working. They're fixing the camera. We have a stage set up here. And Ethan do a phenomenal job every year bringing this parade live to you. The Charleston Gazette-Mail, a family of newspapers. We have 13 newspapers, 10 across the state right now, 3 in Virginia. We just like to keep things local. Bring the news to you, entertain you, give you a glimpse of what's happening in your local community.
And that's really one of the good things about what's happening here digitally, and it's happening everywhere, at TV stations, at radio stations, at newspapers, is it allows you that opportunity to really hyper-focus on local content, on community matters, on things that are important to people here. In days past, you had to basically cater to a broad audience.
Well, listen, I love reading the newspaper, touching, feeling the newspaper, smelling it, everything. My parents loved it, everything. But times are changing, so we're getting more digital as we move through news. And so when you get more digital, there's often a $49.99 a year for digital news. So all the same news you would get in the newspaper for $50 for the whole year.
And it's local. It's focused on what matters to you. I'm going to let you go ahead and keep talking about it, but we're going to show some video of you mentioned the Holly Jolly Brawley, and just the phenomenal job that everyone with the city and the mayor's office has been able to pull together to get this. I mean, who doesn't want to walk downtown and see this? I mean, this just screams Christmas, right? Puts you in the spirit, and you talk about experiences, okay? I was walking down this very path a few days ago, and I was thinking to myself, you know what? This really touches on all 5 senses, because you get obviously the sights of Christmas, you get the sounds of Christmas with people singing and just Christmas music, you get the smell of that pine tree from those Christmas trees. I had a hot cocoa in my hand, so I was tasting Christmas, and I was carrying my boys, the touch. It just felt like everything was coming together. You might want to call it sensory overload, but I thought it was perfect. And what they've been able to accomplish to put this together and to get this done and to basically push the envelope year after year to try to continue to make this bigger and better. Kudos to the mayor's office and to the city of Charleston and to everyone that's a part of that, because it's wonderful. And if you have a chance, to get to downtown Charleston, please just walk down that 5th Street pathway and check out what's going on there on the Holly Jolly Brawley display. And it leads right to the mall. There's displays up in the mall. You can go visit Santa in the mall, and all the businesses now are open on the streets later tonight. So, like you mentioned, the mayor's all about local, all about business. And it's nice to see these businesses open and people being able to go in there and frequent them and give them a little extra love.
Well, yeah, and they do a great job. They help decorate the trees. They sponsor a tree, like you said, just coming out. This is just like right out of a Hallmark movie. Yeah. I mean, I know the Hallmark Channel is well watched during the holiday season, but Charleston is just like a Hallmark movie.
I believe I see some fire trucks coming. I believe this is the Charleston Fire Department.
I can hear them, that's for sure.
And again, when the police officers were coming through, we talked about thankless work, but did you know that the ladder truck, Doug, at the Charleston Fire Department has a 100-foot tall ladder? Ambulances are the workhorses of that department, obviously, with 2/3 of the calls being medically based. All CFD personnel are either an EMT or paramedic, which allows them to respond not only to fires, but to help in times of injury or illness. And we just want to take this opportunity to thank all of the Charleston Fire Department for what they do to keep us safe. And that's tough work. You know, those shifts are demanding. They put in a lot of time, they put in a lot of effort, and a lot of times they don't get the thanks that they deserve. So thank you to the Charleston Fire Department, and we're happy to have them as a part of this.
They always make it festive. The red drugs, the lights flashing, you know it's a parade, that's for sure.
And what a time of the year. You know, Christmas is, how's your neighborhood looking? Are people getting into it?
You know, they're getting into it. You know, lights. I think they pick and choose the days that they put the lights up. You know, based on when you get warm weather right after Thanksgiving. I saw my neighborhood just kind of lit up Friday after Thanksgiving. They couldn't wait to put their lights up.
Right.
You know, it's just one of those things. This is the first day. You know, it's not only it's the first day of Hanukkah. You know, as well. So, sure. Hey, it's the first day of Hanukkah. So, happy holiday season to everyone.
Right.
However you celebrate, you know, 'tis the season.
Right.
Here in downtown Charleston. Charleston Fire Department, as you can see, the ambulance. You see the side-by-side there.
And candy. Everyone throwing out candy, and hopefully that they get those candies all the way out to the kids. We don't want to have kids running in the street. That's always my worry, and maybe it's the parent in me coming out here, but when you see all the candy out in the street, like, oh, don't run out there, don't run.
I know my kids, they would jump out there. They would grab it. They don't care. They get ran over as long as they get a piece of candy.
As long as they get what they want, right?
I think I just look at this. Look how deep it is. You can see on the side of the streets here. You know, they put the caution tape up, but I mean the sidelines are packed. The sidewalks are packed. Look at that. They're selling the blinking lights.
Yeah, and we mentioned lights. We mentioned neighborhoods. I know that there are various neighborhoods throughout the region that and if you live in a specific area, you probably know where that region is in your neck of the woods, where those lights displays are crazy. We were driving down the street the other day. I believe it was down the interstate, and I was like, look at that. What is that? And you're like, I don't know, but that house has done it right. I mean, it's just like some of these houses have really taken it to the next level with their displays. And
the Griswolds, they come to Charleston. That's right. Clark W. Griswold's finest. You know, we had a great time in the Huntington Christmas Parade 2 nights ago, and we can bring in this live, and the City of South Charleston did a great job. I mean, I know Pinch, and I know Elkview. Everybody's got their parades, but it just brings people together. It's part of the community.
Yeah, and during this parade, if there are some breaks, you might see some. A lot of times, Ethan back in the control room will show some of the lights throughout this area that were shot throughout the last few weeks. And again, who doesn't like seeing holiday displays, no matter where they are? It just puts you in the mood.
Well, I know I hear the first band coming, and that would be the George Washington High School Patriot Band. They're accompanied by the George Washington High School Junior ROTC. As we see the Charleston Fire Department truck leading the way here in front of the George Washington High School Band. But I can hear them, Rick.
Yeah, and we mentioned this the other night, too. You know, we live streamed, Doug, about 70 high school football games.
There it is. There's the band. And yeah, you know, high school sports, you can't say more local than high school sports, Rick.
And some of the most comments, honestly, during halftime especially, are telling us, stay on the band. We want to see more of that band. So you know, a lot of the marching bands are popular around here. They do.
Well, let's see if we can see what Christmas tune or hear what Christmas tune they're playing. Let's take a listen. the junior ROTC.
And you know, GW, they had another successful football season. Steve Edwards does a great job with that program there. They had a tough first-round loss to Bridgeport. But as we move into basketball season, I'm going to make a prediction right now, Doug. I think the George Washington girls basketball team is going to go far this year. They have a great, great team. I know they were ranked like about 5th or 6th, but it would not surprise me if they take the whole thing this year.
It is basketball season, man.
Uh-oh. There's the mayor. Mayor Amy Goodwin's float with the Toy Story
City Council,
characters.
there it is.
Yep.
Councilman Robinson, Chad Robinson right there.
Where is the mayor?
Let's
She's
see,
got to be around here somewhere.
This is City Council, Mayor Amy Goodwin, and the characters from Toy Story. You got Jesse. I see Ham right there.
I see Councilwoman Caitlin Cook, I believe, handing out candy over
Caitlin
there.
Cook, Miss Potato Head, Matt Sutton right there driving the little golf cart.
I
City
see
of
Booth,
Charleston.
I see Booth running.
Booth's running. He's out of candy.
Amy's got to be around somewhere.
You know, let's see here. I got Little Bo Peep in there. You got Ham. Representing the people of Charleston from all areas of our capital city. City Council, Mayor Goodwin, once again, shout out to you for this parade.
Yeah, we hope to have her here on set at the end of the parade.
We'll have her on set, yeah. She comes out. She'll name the winners of the floats.
If it's the city of Charleston that wins, though, the fix might be in. I think that's her back there dressed as Jessie.
Look at Woody. Who's Woody right there? It's a good outfit. I love it.
My kids love Toy Story. They love Forky. There are the little vignettes on Netflix called Forky Asks a Question, and they'll watch the same one 50 times in a row.
Yeah, there's all the city council members there. They're up there. Who this?
I think that's Amy back there.
Is Amy? Yep, that's Amy. There she is, Mayor Goodwin, looking good.
And that's her in a nutshell, right? This is a candid shot.
She's all about the kids, right? All about the kids.
She doesn't know that the camera's on her right now. She has no idea, and she's all about making sure that everyone's having a good time and enjoying the festivities. We'll give a wave to these guys as they come by.
All right, Councilman Robinson. They just caught a piece of candy from him right here. Councilman, where's the candy? No, he's not getting my vote. Councilman Brent Burton just walked by. Mayor Amy Goodwin right there. No, they're halfway through the parade. They're already out of candy. This is great. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, when you're in a parade.
Little Bo Peep.
I've been in a handful.
Which character is Booth right there? Which character is Booth Goodwin?
He's the supportive husband.
Is that Woody or Booth Goodwin right there? Thanks, Booth. All right. Oh, we got some candy. All right. Where's the mayor?
As you look at your screen,
Kelly Boggs.
They just put in a little shop right here on Capitol Street or on
Kelly
Canal
Boggs
Boulevard.
Dance. They were located in Winfield and Charleston now.
Right,
They're the national grand champions, Rick.
Yeah, the new location right here on Canal Boulevard.
The Kelly Boggs Dance Studio competition troupe is a traveling team comprised of 45 dancers, both boys and girls, and they want you to enjoy their holiday special, and we wish them a Merry Christmas.
Certainly one of the more popular dance studios around.
Great how they stop right here. This is great.
Here's Hoppy's Little Express. There we go. Last year I believe this was the train that broke down, Doug.
I stopped right here. They delayed the whole parade.
So
but
it's good to see that they
got a new engine that's doing well. They got a great battery. Hoppy's Little Express.
And if you've ever been out on the boulevard during some of the summertime events, they'll have this thing running to take people like during.
I tell you what, though,
during the regatta.
That's a good look. It looks like they just got a new paint job there on the cars.
Nice. The Horace Mann Middle School Band coming up here on the back of this wrecker.
Here comes the Horseman Middle School right there.
This is the cheer squad, it looks like. And then behind them is CrossFit West Virginia, it looks like. Little Christmas tree on top. Charleston Police.
That's Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus.
That's Mrs. Claus right
Wow,
there.
making an
Charleston
early
Police.
appearance.
Yeah.
Escorted by Charleston Police.
Yeah, he spaced her out this year. Yeah. Charleston Police, making sure she gets home safely.
It's a long trip to the North Pole.
There's the CrossFit gym and their folks right there, yeah. CrossFit's local CrossFit gym. It focuses on fitness and the community.
You ever done CrossFit?
I have not.
Not easy.
Do I look like I've done CrossFit?
You look like you've enjoyed the Christmas spirit.
I enjoy, yeah.
McGruff, the crime dog.
That's right.
Boy, that brings back memories as a kid. Take a bite out of crime. Uh-oh, he's eyeing us.
Oh, he's looking at us.
Uh-oh, I think you've been
We see you. Uh-oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
Can I bribe my way out of this with a Twix?
The crime dog is here.
There's the
CrossFit right there.
The land of misfit toys.
The land of misfit toys.
Officer, I swear it wasn't me. It's this guy. Always this guy.
Crime dog. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, crime dog.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, crime dog.
Keep up the good work.
CrossFit. I mean, they're
it's tough.
getting their money's worth right there. That's for sure. You know, I always love this right here. The City of Charleston, the Office of Public Art. I mean, designed and fabricated by Jeff Pearson. He does just a phenomenal job. John Butterworth and Rob Cleland. Look at these street puppets. They're dynamic.
Well,
they're making their way down Capitol Street. As you can see here, the puppets.
This is almost Mardi Gras-esque. I mean, there's a lot of creativity and work involved in this.
They got the help of Brianna, Kara, Sylvia, Drew, and the Children's Theater of Charleston. Let's enjoy the puppets.
Wow. Can you imagine what it takes to be able to design this and then execute it?
No.
I mean, that's not easy. That's way more talent than I'll ever have in my lifetime. That looked good. Storm Tracker 13. All right, WOWK. There's Brian Hughes.
There he is.
Morning meteorologist at Channel 13, the CBS affiliate here.
He gave us some decent weather for the night, Brian. Good job, Brian.
And you got to give Spencer Atkins some love, too. Their chief meteorologist there on the side of the van holding the umbrella. Spencer's been a fixture in Charleston for many, many, many years. Brian!
Merry Christmas, Brian. Now I get Mark Curtis here holding up traffic, passing out candy. Is that Mayor Lee? Mayor Lee's behind him there, yeah.
Mark does a nice political show here in Charleston as well. And if we can toot our own horn, by the way, we have
Mark, Mayor Lee. Hey guys, there's Mark Curtis.
We have an interview with Patrick Morrissey.
This is AAA Entertainment right here. AAA Entertainment and their Christmas band. Walker's handing out candy on the sidewalk.
Doug, you're talking over our plug.
What was our plug? I missed it.
We're talking about Patrick Morrissey interview that you can watch tonight on the GazetteMail.com website.
That's right. You know,
talking about Mark Curtis with his political show.
Political show. Mark Curtis says, inside West Virginia politics, but Patrick Morrissey decided he wanted to come in. He wanted to talk about his campaign with us today. It'll be at 8:30 live on all our platforms. Check out our website.
Wow.
Talk about his run for governorship. He skipped the debate tonight, so
it's tough to get Patrick to talk sometimes. So
that was a good get. That was a good
get. That he talked. You might want to tune in and see what he has to say. That's at 8:30 on the GazetteMail.com website.
You got Riverside
Charlie Brown.
right here. Riverside Fellowship of Christian Athletes showing its Christmas spirit with the Toy Story Christmas and Charlie Brown nativity scene.
Nice.
But HD Media, we open ourselves, Charleston Gazette, Mail, Herald Dispatch, and we want to bring all sides together and talk about. So we give opportunity to people, the Attorney General, Patrick Morrissey, Governor. We invite all candidates to come and talk. with you, Rick Lord, during this upcoming 2024 election season. It's going to be a big season.
It's important to be informed. No matter what side of the aisle you're on, you want to hear from all the different candidates. You want to know where they stand on issues, and we ask them some tough questions.
You did a heck of a job on that interview today. I'll just give you that.
Hey, who's that kid right there?
Look at that. Look at that.
There he is.
Xavier.
The Dog Lodge.
The Kanawha County Dog Lodge. Steve Hastings, Tiffany Hastings. Tiffany Hastings runs it. Look at that. There it is.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
Steve's a really good guy.
Steve's a great guy.
Yeah. Wonderful business. You know, if you're looking for a good place to house your pet, they do a really nice job.
Kanawha Valley Dog Lodge right there with Tiffany Hastings, Steve Hastings.
Boarding and grooming, anything that you need for your pet, daycare, they'll take care of you. CharlestonDogLodge.com. So we were mentioning earlier the lights in the area. You know, Carly Burkhouse, who works with us, went out and shot a bunch of different lights from all the different areas around the region. So I believe what we're going to roll here is some St. Albans lights to just kind of show you what's going on in the.
We go from Charleston Dog Lodge to the St. Albans City of Lights.
This is getting bigger every year. If you haven't had a chance, this is where you can literally just stay in your car. You turn the lights off, you go 5 miles an hour, you drive through the park, and this is what you can see out there at the Festival of Lights. And you don't have to pay. They'll gladly accept your generous donations, but they put on a wonderful display every year. Our kids love it. I know that for sure. This appears to be, is this
we had the Charleston Dog Lodge, Charleston Police Department Toy Drive.
Yeah, I think that's what that is. I think I see Toy Drive there on the side.
Like I said, you know, they go over there at the Shriners parking lot.
You have $94,000 though?
There you go. You buy that right there. Buy that Hummer.
That's a vehicle.
That's a vehicle. But no, Charleston Toy Drive, we talked about. Charleston Police Department do a fantastic job. Go over there to the Shriners on the 13th and 14th. And let's collect some toys and make some kids happy. And
you know what? It's not just Charleston. A lot of local departments do this kind of thing. You've been involved with Shop with the Cop before. You know those kind of programs throughout the area. 'Tis the season to give back, and we love to see that. And the police departments throughout the area do a wonderful job of staying in the community and giving back wherever and whenever they can. That's for sure.
Well, you know, this is the thing about it. 'Tis the season to be jolly. And give toys, give back. It's the season of giving.
Erica Lord right there, local attorney.
Local attorney, Erica Lord. There she is. She looks pretty, her car looks pretty festive, pretty decked out.
I wonder if she did that.
Her law group is a family law firm located in downtown Charleston. She navigates family transitions with ease.
No relation, by the way. I get asked that question all the time.
Erica Lord, Rick Lord.
I think that's the Element Credit Union. In the green car right behind her.
The Element Credit Union. Element Federal Credit Union. They're thrilled to join the parade with enchanting financial solutions that make your dreams come true. Just like Santa's Workshop, the Element Credit Union has something for you.
Well, I know my credit card gets a lot of work this time of year.
3 kids, 3 boys, you're in trouble.
Well, look who's talking. We're both in the same boat, brother.
Non-stop. Never saw a toy they didn't like.
And even if they have it, they want it again. I never understood that one. Like, you guys already have this. Erica!
All right. Here she is, waving to the camera.
I'm guessing we got at least 1,000 people down here tonight, Doug.
Well, way more than that. Oh, there's Advantage Technology. That's our neighbors over at the Charleston Gazette-Mail. They premier IT company. They specialize in full-service IT solutions. You see the number right there on the van, representing all of Charleston throughout West Virginia. Actually, Advantage Technology, Brian West, Richie Wilbur, and the gang. They do a phenomenal job.
IT should be its own language. You have English, you have Spanish, you have IT. Anytime there's an IT person talking to me, I just glaze over.
At least they're all decorated. They're all festive.
Zero idea what they're talking about. They're way smarter than I am, and I am basically technologically illiterate. Without an IT guy around, I'd be lost. Yeah, Advantage right there in the Bear Building, right next to you.
Yeah, right that's our neighbors. We share a parking lot with them. Yeah.
West Virginia Public Broadcasting.
There it is.
Oh, I like how they got that logo on the front there. That's very, very nice. With the Sesame Street theme in the back.
West Virginia Public Broadcasting, home of Mountain Stage. You can find them online at wvpublic.org. West Virginia Public Broadcasting do a phenomenal job. I know during the legislature as well, covering what's happening. We have RM
Production Dance Studio. They're celebrating 25 years as a studio this year, by the way. Their Christmas show will be held on Saturday at 5:30 at the Davis Fine Arts Center. The spring recital is held in May at the Davis Fine Arts Center on the campus of West Virginia State University.
And then we got the
Chandler Frame Body. Frame and Body.
There's a nice truck there. They got the dance studio there. RM Productions Dance Studio riding in the back of the Chandler's truck. And now they're dancing along the street here.
The Stern Wheel Regatta Queen, I believe, is coming up after the dance troupe here. And another chance for us to talk about,
there she is,
about
Miss
the
Charleston
job
Sternwheeler right there.
That Mayor Amy Goodwin is doing, right? Because the regatta seems to be getting bigger and better again every year. There was a hiatus there where it was off the menu for a few years, but it's back.
I saw Flow Rider there. He did a good job.
Yeah, I mean, I know that you've been out to the regatta.
I've been to the regatta. Listen, I enjoy it. I just love getting out, live on the levee, Sternwheel Regatta. It's great having it back 4th of July weekend. There's the Sternwheel Queen right there, waving to everybody, walking down the street. Charleston Sternwheel Regatta coming back again this 4th of July weekend.
Yeah. And the acts are getting better, too.
They are. You got it, regatta.
Sissonville Fire Department. Is Dana Farrell on that truck?
Where is Dana? I don't see Dana. Sissonville Volunteer Fire Department. Hey guys.
One of many volunteer departments around here, and a lot has happened in that area over the last generation. I mean, I still have vivid memories of the interstate being lit on fire from that gas explosion.
I remember that. Yeah, there's a lot of things happening in Sissonville. That's for sure.
The Sissonville guys were there on the spot.
Hey, big shout out again. We can't do this without our sponsors. Summit Community Bank, Sam's Uptown Cafe and Bar, Salengo's Law, always been a supportive of this parade and everything downtown Charleston. Richard Lindsay for judge, Mike Pushkin, J.B. McCuskey, Tony the Taylor, Vino's Bar and Grill, Ashley Deems is running for circuit court judge, and Walker Automotive. Thank you guys for being a sponsor. Look at that. We got a Grinch walking down the street. There's Grinch is
part of the Metro 911 mobile command post. And wait till you see the vehicle that they roll in. You see this thing coming into your neighborhood, you know that something's up. Look at that thing.
Happy holidays from all those at Kanawha County Metro 911. They're committed to providing the highest level of public safety across our county and community through the holiday season.
And that's basically, have you ever seen one of these things in operation?
I have.
I mean, that's
a command center.
Yeah, and it really is. It's a center. It's a command post. They can run everything out of there. It's amazing everything they have in there and what they can do in terms of just communications and staging and making sure that everything is in order from EMS services, fire, law enforcement, all in one mobile truck, basically. Hey, we got some Cub Scouts. This is Pack 152.
Look at them. They all came out.
This is one of those nights where you get get out of jail free card for school the next day, right?
That's right.
You get to bed late, and it's all right.
And there's a large number of them right there. Cub Scout Pack 152.
This is the John Adams marching band, middle school marching band. John Adams, one of the feeder schools into George Washington High School. John Adams marching band under the direction of Mr. Brandon Willard.
Brandon does a great job, you know, all the art and music. Brandon's always involved in the things.
Charleston Auto, towing and service. Look at that, another Toy Story
That's a good float right there. That's a good float, yeah.
They put some work into that one. Ham and Jesse and Buzz on the back.
This looks good. It's a good looking float, guys. Great job.
And next is kind of a Halloween Christmas hybrid. Fear on the Farm.
Man, look at that.
The Nightmare Before Christmas. Have you ever been to one of those like spooky haunted house type deals?
I have not.
Man.
I'm not a big, I don't like to be scared.
I know.
I like to laugh. I'm a comedy guy. I'm a Christmas vacation type of guy.
Right. Not so much The Shining.
People just love being scared. I don't want to be scared.
Right.
I want to laugh.
Well, that guy's scary right there. Look at that.
Yeah, it's the scariest Santa I've ever seen. All right, Serve Pro is here to help 24/7, 365 days a year for all your cleaning, restoration needs. Look at that. There's Buddy the Elf right there. Residential, commercial, your locally owned Serve Pro. They've been serving Charleston for over 30 years. They're always there. There he is. Serve Pro. All right.
One of those services that you hope you don't need, but when you do, it's good to know that there's people you can call.
They do a great job. They do a phenomenal job. They
get your place back to where it needs to be. Hey, Ken.
Kanawha
County 4-H.
Kanawha County 4-H coming up now, yeah. I like the Ken doll there. That's a good outfit. There's the Kanawha County 4-H, as we just mentioned.
Were you ever in 4-H club?
I was not.
I wasn't either. You know who was? One of my coworkers for years and years and years. Callie Cart.
Yeah.
That was, she did the whole like prize lamb and that kind of thing. They have some Toy Story stuff on there too. I think I see
Story.
Forky right there, right?
Is that yeah,
yep, there's a Forky.
I love me some Toy Story.
Yeah, my kids can watch 1 through 4 back to back.
Now we got Dynamic Physical Therapy there. As you can see, Dynamic Physical Therapy. They are specialized in orthopedic, sports, and pelvic therapy. Dynamic people and dynamic results. It's a nice float. They did a good job on that.
I believe this is the River City School of Dance behind the Dynamic, right? This is Dynamic, and then behind
Dynamic Physical Therapy right there. That's a great float. Look, they're all festive. They look good. Yeah. There's the River City School of Dance, Rick.
Yep. rcyb.org. Dressed as nutcrackers. To the pound, how much candy do you think gets thrown out tonight? 50 pounds?
There's a lot of candy going out tonight.
Parents trying to keep their kids from bouncing off the walls at 10 o'clock at night?
That's right. River City Youth Ballet.
River City Youth Ballet presents the March of Toys from Babes in Toyland. Happy holidays, everybody. George Washington girls soccer.
I see the soccer ball there. They're pretty good.
And that's some of the feedback that we get. We mentioned earlier how we were streaming 70 football games. A lot of people are wondering, hey, you guys going to do any soccer games? There's a soccer audience around here.
There's a soccer. I mean, with Marshall and WVU and the way they've performed.
A lot of people want to watch soccer games, so that's something we're definitely looking into for next fall season is to ramp up some soccer coverage.
I just got a piece of candy from the soccer team. That was a Snickers bar, too. I might eat that.
Did they throw it to you?
They threw it. I just got it.
You can't use your hands in soccer.
That's a good point. Great point. What do we have here, Rick?
I
Canal
believe
City
this
Elementary.
is Canal City Elementary, yep. Right there right off the 35th Street Bridge. They do a great job there. Wonderful teachers, good programs at that school. And that's where, speaking of soccer, it seems to be where all my boys have soccer practice at Canal City Elementary.
All my boys play.
I'm there like every Saturday morning.
I've even cut the grass there before because of the team. Well, I just pounded that Snickers bar. I need another one.
We're going to have you bouncing off the walls here in a few hours.
Canal City Elementary. Oh, there's another Grinch.
Children Crisis and Referral Line, I believe. Grinch is popular.
Popular.
I'd say so far it's been Toy Story 1, Grinch 2, and then everything else after that. The WQBE Rabbit.
There it is. Special lights on that WQBE van, too. They're looking good. Look at them flashing.
97.5 on the dial. 24 karat country.
I like me some WQBE. I got to be in the mood for country, you know.
It plays well, though, Doug. There's a lot of country fans out there, for sure.
Oh, I love country. I love all music. Elk River Jiu-Jitsu. Look at that. Look at that. Man, that guy just got knocked out. Rick.
Those look like Rock'em Sock'em robots.
Elk River Combat Sports.
Yeah, they offer all kinds of things. Boxing club, combat sports, beginners, kids, women only boxing classes, and jiu-jitsu, MMA. You name it, they got it. Self-defense classes in what they say is a welcoming and inclusive environment. So, that not only teaches you how to defend yourself, but it teaches you discipline as well. Martial arts is half mental. Unicare. State's largest Medicaid and West Virginia CHIP MCO. It looks like we got a little break here after this. So, again, we were talking about those light displays. If you do see some light displays come on, we'll tell you where they are. And that just gives us a chance to kind of fill in the gaps here because Carly went out and shot a bunch of different displays from all over the region because there's lights everywhere. I think what we're about to see is from Gallipolis. There you go.
It is.
Right across the border in Ohio. Boy, look at that. Gallipolis and lights. You ever been to Gallipolis, Doug?
I have. I enjoy it.
Yeah. There's some really nice border towns on both sides of the river, and they all have their own kind of distinctive feel. And that's great. I mean, look at that. Reindeer. Up, there he is, the jolly old elf himself. Gallipolis, Ohio. I've heard of Gallipolis and Gallipolis. I still don't know which is right. If
don't ask.
If someone from there can because I want to make sure that I'm saying it the way that they say it, right? So
you want to blend in. With
if someone is from Gallipolis, please email me and let me know if I'm saying that right. So I've heard it Gallipolis and Gallipolis. WTSQ. This is a local radio station. They operate right out of the Union building right there on the boulevard. I didn't even know that there was a radio station there.
I think they moved. I think they just.
Did they move now?
They just moved. Yeah, they got a new location.
Okay. So one of my good friends, Josh Gaffin, who worked with me at WCHS for years, worked at TSQ. And I was like, what? You do radio? I had no idea.
Yeah.
I would go in there and talk to him on the air a few times. Great, just local, as you mentioned before, playing music that you're not going to hear anywhere else.
There they are, WTSQ.
So if you had to we talked a little bit about country. You said you like country.
I like country. I like all live music. I just like live music. Country, rock. I'm an 80s rock guy, Journey. I got my tickets to the Journey concert. I can't wait to go to that.
Hair Supply.
Hair Supply. That's right.
Another dance troupe here. They got to choreograph all this stuff too, so that's hours of practice too to make sure that they get everything right and get out here and perform for everybody. Good job. John Adams Middle School Center, Middle School Cheer. Is that what this is?
Yep, that's what it looks like.
Getting kind of backlogged here.
Little traffic jam in the Charleston Christmas Parade.
Behind them, the Gay Straight Alliance with the rainbow flag. And the Capitol High School Student Council.
I hear the Capitol High School band, I think, following them as well, too, right? But the Student Council is here participating. It's a good group of them. Good size.
Good to get those kids out participating.
They have 80 members. No wonder. They have 80 members made up of students in grades 9 through 12.
And I know that was big in your life, student government.
Student government made me who I am today. Got me a chance to go out and be a leader and give back to the school and work with your colleagues. It was just a enjoyable time with me, and I went to WVU, became involved in student government, and now look, politics never left me. There it is, the Capitol High School Dance Company.
Yeah.
Here's our good buddy Joe Altizer. Hey, Joe, it's Stacy. Hey, guys. How you been, brother?
Capitol and George Washington both have a lot of entries in this. It's good to see the local schools being a part of the Charleston Parade.
They actually had to audition for that ensemble. They made up of dancers from all around the county. The dancers are excited to participate in the parade, and they want to wish you a happy holiday. The Capitol High School Dance Company. They got it going on, Rick.
West Virginia American Water. And their mascot, Puddles.
Here comes West Virginia American Water. Yeah, they've had a lot going on these last few weeks.
I can appreciate a duck with shades. That duck reminds me, we talked about the regatta earlier, the duck race that they put on every summer there. They dump all those rubber ducks off the bridge and race them down the river.
That's true, yeah. I love the rubber ducky race. It's always a good time.
Yeah, I've never even come close to winning.
No.
My ducks are always in the very back, just chilling.
Let's see, St. Mark's United Methodist. Yeah, they're right over here, right, not too far from us here. St. Mark's United Methodist. I used to play basketball against them all the time. It's great church, great organization. They got a bunch of great members of that organization there in the church.
Yeah, one of the iconic churches right here in downtown Charleston.
Oh, yeah. It's a staple of downtown Charleston. Great people.
And more fire trucks right behind them. I believe this is the Davis Creek Fire Department.
A lot of fire trucks in this year's parade.
Yeah, the kids love that kind of stuff.
The lights.
That's my kids, their favorite day at school is when the firemen and the policemen come to visit.
E-181 from Davis Creek Volunteer Fire Department.
Again, another chance to mention just the yeoman's work that they do, the tough job that they do, and the fact that so many volunteer fire departments throughout the state are underfunded. And these guys and ladies put in the work to make sure that you stay safe. Another one right behind them, Jefferson. Merry Christmas from all of us at the Warner Law offices. Is your boy Bird going to be on that truck?
He better be.
He's probably in one of the restaurants around here.
He better bring us some candy, too.
There he is. I see him in the back.
Merry Christmas from the Warner Law offices. I see him there. He's riding. He needs to get up and walk.
And you talk about, giving back and being part of the community. For years, Bobby Warner has done the car seat drive.
Yes.
Where he gives car seats out to
they do a great
kids'
job.
seats.
There he is. Bobby Warner himself right there. Shaking hands and kissing babies. Andrew Bird. Truman Griffith. Andrew Bird. Bird.
One of our sponsors with this next entry, Richard Lindsay.
He just blasted us with a bunch of candy there. Yeah, Richard Lindsay running for Kanawha County Circuit Court. He's a longtime state senator, and now he's running for Circuit Court judge, a lawyer in town. He's always giving back to the community.
And a really good guy. Like I said, his son Patrick plays on one of Grayson's basketball teams. I've had some bleacher conversations with Richard. Merry Christmas.
Perfect. Yeah.
Is this Brent? I believe this is Magistrate Brent Hall.
Magistrate Brent Hall, yeah.
Yep,
he's been magistrate here for a few years now.
Looks like he's struggling to keep up.
He needs to go to CrossFit.
Brent!
Brent Hall!
You all right, Brent?
No, you got to call them out when they're struggling to get down there. I mean, halfway through the parade.
Well, I'm not going to.
There's Buddy the Elf. Buddy the Elf is here. I think that's with the Charleston Marriott.
Local hotel here.
Charleston Marriott, Buddy the Elf.
Yeah, and by the way, a little self-promotion here. I want to thank them for allowing us to use their pavilion when we shot one of our last echo chambers with Amy Goodwin and Ben Salango talking about that sports center.
Sports complex
that's going on right there, the old
Macy's
Macy's
Amy here in a little bit. We'll talk to her about it.
We shot that from the pavilion at the Marriott because it gave us a nice overhead look. We said, hey, do you mind if we shoot here? They said, come on in. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, another shout out. We mentioned our sponsors, Ball Automotive Group. We always ask them to help out and give back to the community. They do a phenomenal job. Loved Ones, Ichiban, go over there and get you something to eat. One of the best sushi in town. Olive Tree. We haven't mentioned Mike DeRouche and Olive Tree Cafe in South Charleston.
Right.
They participate in all the local events. If you want your favorite Mediterranean cuisine, go hit Olive Tree up. The Summit Community Bank. We haven't mentioned them yet. I can't say enough about the Waugh family, Brian Waugh, and what they do at Parmar. They're always giving back to the community.
Yeah. And if there's not a Parmar near you, there will
be one soon.
Yeager Airport.
Yeah, Charleston Regional Airport.
They've been adding flights lately, which is a good sign. They need more
I took that Charleston direct flight. That was a good flight.
Yeah, I was going to say they need more direct flights to Vegas. You'd be on those. Did they have Hercules with them? I think Hercules.
Yeah, I think so. Is
the most popular
the mascot.
Okay, yeah. If you don't
That's
know
First
who
Presbyterian
Hercules
Church
is,
right here, Rick. We
Yeah.
just missed First Presbyterian Church coming through right now.
if you don't know who Hercules is, Hercules has a very important role to play at Yeager Airport. He chases the geese and the birds away. You might have heard in stories in the past about bird strikes. When planes take off, birds can fly into the engines, which is a big problem. So Hercules makes sure that the runways are clear of birds.
Well, good for Hercules.
Wow, he
God
does a
bless
good
him.
job.
Hey, First
and he works for
Presbyterian
treats.
First Presbyterian Preschool just went by. They're part of the church for over 76 years, serving children ages 1 through 5 with creative curriculum, play-based curriculum that focuses on educating the whole child through active exploration of the environment. Children of all development levels, religious creeds are welcome at First Presbyterian Church and Preschool.
Fantastic. Capital Midwestern Little League. This is where my boy plays ball.
He plays up there?
Yeah. For about 4 years in running now. This last season was his last season at coach pitch. And
They've been around since 1951.
Yeah,
They've been around since 1951. They have baseball, softball, and Challenger, which is for children with disabilities.
It's a big jump for him now. He's going to actual regular Little League where players pitch to him. And I don't know if he's ready for that, but hopefully he will be.
Well, they do 1951. They've been around a long time. They develop youth at a good age there, and they develop them, they grow them.
Don Wilson, my man, has joined us.
What's going on,
Don
man?
Wilson, you're thank you for being a sponsor.
Hey, just glad to help out.
Thank you for being
We were just talking about Little League. One of the Little League floats came by, Capital Midwestern Baseball.
Nice.
My kid Grayson plays in that league, and he's a free swinger.
Oh, yeah. Lefty.
So
lefty.
Yeah, he's going from coach pitch to regular pitch now. So I told him, you got to lay off those bad pitches now.
Right.
Don,
it's not going to be all meatballs
You need
anymore.
a festive sweater, though. You're going to come on set with us.
Next year,
Next year, you got to step up your game.
And I got to get a Clark Griswold.
Tell us about your company.
Well, Capital Insurance Group, we're a mid-sized independent insurance agency.
We've been with you guys.
Yeah, you got a client here, Rick Lord, and his family been clients for a long time.
Yeah.
Even before I had my own agency.
There you go.
Yeah. So mid-sized insurance agency helping people with home, auto, and business and life insurance.
So what is the advantage of going with somebody local? Because, people go, well, at the end of the day, a lot of people are like, we just want what's cheapest.
Right.
So we want bare bones. So they see these ads for Progressive and whatever. But there's something to be said about having a local agent that you can get on the phone with, talk to, and knows the area and knows what you want.
Right. Yeah. So we're locally owned and operated. I'm born and raised right here on Charleston's west side. Went to Capitol High, and so the huge advantage.
Did you play Capital Midwestern? Did you play Capital Midwestern?
I just play football, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all
I
right.
wasn't a multi-sport
You weren't a baseball athlete. You were football.
Like Grayson.
You're like a football player.
Yeah, but huge advantage is to having a local agent. You can call someone right here in town and work with us. We know your needs, we know the community, and we sponsor a ton of things. Westside Soccer is a huge partner of ours. And
Give us a phone number. Give us how to get a hold of you.
Yeah, 304-606-2969.
There you go, Don.
Right here on the west side.
Yeah, you do a great job. You're keeping it local. That's what's that. Giving back. You give the money back. The money stays here. They support the business.
Yep.
The Gazette Mail.
Wait. Oh,
hey, I got to give a shout out to
keeping it local.
We know those guys.
Talking about keeping it local right here.
Yeah.
Look at that. We got Jerry Briggs driving the truck there. We got Nidra. We got the Elves.
Nice. Looking good.
There they are.
Looking
the
good.
Gazette Mail. Get your digital subscription now for
That's right.
$49.99 a year.
For the whole year?
Wow. The whole year.
Wow, that's a good
$49.99. Get a digital subscription.
That gives you access to all the online content,
Yeah.
all the
Look at all the L's.
app
Look at
content.
that.
We stream 70 football games.
Nidra.
this year now.
Wow.
So if you want to watch high school football, we are the place to be.
do it. HD Media.
Yeah. Some of those guys might end up on the Buffalo Bills one day.
Oh, man, I sure hope
We got one of our sales reps here, Nidra. Nidra's coming up on stage here. She's gonna show.
Oh, yeah.
Nidra, how's
Hey.
our elves at Charleston Gazette Mail and HD Media doing tonight?
Amazing. We have had so much fun.
Nice.
So much fun.
Listen, you do a phenomenal job getting out with the community. This is great. Thanks for having you.
Thank you. I love it.
I think the truck just took off. Sorry, they left you.
You gotta put your Nikes on. Good to see you.
Don Wilson, he's a great sponsor for Parade. Hey, thank you for all you do.
See you, Nidra.
Look at that.
Kolaski
Merry Christmas.
Orthodontics, I believe.
Oh, we got Kolaski Orthodontics. I'll tell you what.
The office right here. I believe it's on Warrior. It might be on Virginia. One of those two streets right here on the east end. I walk by it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm an East Ender,
Oh, yeah.
so I do a lot of my
Gotta
work
get out
on
and
foot.
walk. Yeah, you're out walking every day, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the nice thing. It's a wonderful neighborhood. It's a good location, and you can walk where you need to go.
Well, what we have now, we got the Cedar Grove
Yeah,
Fire Department.
Eastern Kanawha County represent.
I
Volunteer
know where
Fire
they're at.
Department.
They're
Yeah.
in Cedar Grove.
Cedar Grove Volunteer Fire Department. Thank all those volunteers.
Big brain on you.
That's right. Doesn't take me long.
They love blasting them horns. Kanawha County Ambulance Authority.
Then my daughter was in the parade tonight. Man.
Oh, is
Oh,
that
was
right?
she?
One of the dance
River
studios?
City Youth Ballet, yep.
There you go. Those are popular, man.
Yeah, they did a great job. Every one of them did a great
And
job.
we were talking about that with all the different like dance troops and even like the martial arts. It's
Yes.
not just about learning a skill. You learn discipline. You learn
Exactly.
structure. You learn
Exactly.
scheduling.
I saw the self-defense.
Yeah.
Does self-defense.
Yeah, so I mean, it's an all-in-one thing. It's not just one thing that they're learning. They're learning how to become a better person too.
This is MRC Global coming through right now. They
Nice.
present Toys of Our Past. They take a look at the favorite toys from the 80s. A little
Uh-oh.
something about the 80s.
That's
what my
wheelhouse.
favorite
Yeah.
time-
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, do they have an Atari 2600 on there?
Yeah, and my
little
buddy.
Tecmo
My
Bowl.
buddy.
Orange
Tecmo
button
Bowl?
and the.
Yeah.
They got Mario Brothers right there. Yeah.
Mario Brothers, nice.
Toys from the 80s right
Yeah.
there.
If you went over to someone's house and they had like Pitfall, you're like, all
What's
right,
that-
it's on now.
What was that? That's a Shamrock Care Bear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Care Bears,
See?
yep.
You got Mario Brothers there. Yeah.
Oh, Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. That's good.
And it's all coming back, right? It all circles
is,
back.
It is. It is.
Let's see who we got coming up now.
I see Rudolph. White insurance. Brad in that car?
Brad and Lisa.
Brad and Lisa.
This is one of your competitors, so
Yeah, they do
you
a
know.
great job. So they do a
There's
great
Brad
job.
White,
Yeah.
Lisa White. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice reindeer. Look at
Nice. They went all out. Nice job.
that. Good job.
Valkyrie Ladies Club behind them on those choppers.
Hey, Lisa.
Can you ride a motorcycle?
I can.
Not me.
Not me.
for
My insurance would be way high.
You know, my
But Valkyrie does a great job.
my uncle Moses Scaff, he had a motorcycle all the time. He used to keep it in the garage, and I used to always try to sneak up on it. I wasn't even old enough to drive a car.
You just
But I
wanted to
would
sit on it?
wanted to
Yeah,
sit on
get a
it,
little
yeah.
taste.
They're riding dirty.
This thing sounds great.
Now my son, my 7 years old, he wants a motorcycle for Christmas.
Elias is going to be the one, buddy.
Yeah. Guess what, Elias? You ain't getting anything.
That's just mean. Beverage market? What kind of beverages they have on that truck? That's what I want to know.
That's a good question. Hopefully-
What's your favorite Christmas beverage, Don?
Favorite eggnog. I'm an
Well,
eggnog guy.
What do you
man.
put in it?
A little holiday nog.
Little something, something?
Yeah, there's some extras that go
Comes with
in.
rum. Eggnog with rum.
You can do a little bourbon. You can
There's
do
some
Yeah,
extras.
right.
There's some extras.
You know, everyone here is of age. It's okay.
Yeah, I like eggnog ice cream too.
Nice.
One of my favorites.
Nice. See, I like eggnog as well. My wife hates it.
Oh, really?
So it's a good and a bad thing.
My family.
Nobody, I don't have to worry about anyone else
Holiday nog.
drinking it. But she's like, just get
Get
that
it all
out,
to
get
yourself.
that out of the fridge. I don't even want to see it. Come on, it's all right. Not gonna
I
hurt
love
you.
it. I get the glass.
Yeah.
The that you can take back to your local grocery store and
Yeah.
get a refill.
Oh, I go all out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not afraid to use like in Christmas Vacation the
Oh, yeah.
reindeer mugs.
Oh, yeah.
The Cousin
Oh, yeah.
Eddie.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean I'll role play the whole season. I don't care.
That's my all-time favorite too.
We're gonna take a little selfie here, multitasking. All right.
That's
Hey,
my all-time favorite movie.
Well,
man.
good.
National Lampoon.
Just every scene, there's quote after quote after quote.
I have
after
to have
quote.
that and Home Alone every
Yeah.
year, man.
Well, there are channels that'll just play that,
Yeah,
loop it,
yeah.
constantly. You can watch it for the 10th time in a row if you need
Oh
to.
man, I love it. So we got Beverage Market.
Beverage Market.
They've got a cool float. Check out the float.
Is that Snoop with the Corona?
Oh, look at that. That is classic. I got one of the small miniature
Flavor
ones.
Flav
Yeah.
one.
That's
That's
great.
great. That's great.
That's a good float right there.
Yeah.
That's the best float in the parade. That's right.
They're carrying the good stuff.
Yeah. There's something in there. I guarantee you that.
Hey, Todd, Judy, as you can see them coming down the road.
Man,
Todd.
They do an awesome job for the community, giving back.
Well,
Becky, Judy, Todd,
Yeah.
their son. I mean, they are always giving back. They're doing the backpack program every year. They give back to the community. Look at that. They got a nice looking truck, of course, right, Rick?
yeah, absolutely. And I don't want to be too self-serving here, but the one thing that I appreciate a lot about Todd, he understands the value of marketing and of advertising.
Yes, he does.
You know, and from
He
a
does.
company that appreciates advertisers, he gets it. And that's why everyone knows who he is.
He does a great job.
Todd, what's up, my
Community
man?
First with Todd Judy.
Todd's passing out candy. He's being Santa Claus. Oh,
I
yeah.
ran into him at the Capitol Market last week buying Christmas trees.
Yeah? You probably walked out of there with a car, too, didn't you?
He tried to sell me one.
Hey, speaking of Christmas trees, I bought mine too. Man, that thing gets a little pricey.
Yeah, they went down this year, man. Last year it was like double the price.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see those prices.
Speaking of
go
Christmas
back up.
vacation, you're about ready to take that chainsaw out to the
Yeah.
woods and get one down.
As long
What's
as
your
the squirrel
favorite
didn't
movie,
jump
Don?
up.
What's your favorite movie?
Favorite Christmas movie by far, National Lampoon.
Christmas
Yeah.
Vacation.
Followed by Home Alone, and I am a firm believer that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
It happens at Christmas time.
You're
But
going
the
to get
theme of the
tribal with
movie-
that because everyone's either way over
Oh,
here
yeah,
or where.
50-50.
Yeah,
It's right
it's
there.
either it definitely is or it definitely isn't.
That's a bigger rival than Duke.
Christmas Vacation.
West Virginia versus Pitt.
Oh, my goodness. The mobile health unit.
Now that there, Clark, is an RV.
Yeah.
Don't you go falling in love with that, Rick.
That
You're not
is
taking
right.
home with you next month.
It's a beaut, Clark. It's a beaut.
There's so many one-liners from that movie. It's
Oh,
unbelievable.
man, that's great. There's somebody's got a beaut drink, man. It's a beer.
There it is, the mobile health unit.
Yeah, from the
for
Canal Charleston Health Department.
Yeah.
They
It's
take
all lit
this
up.
thing out on the road and do a lot of important work out of it. A lot of
Yeah, yeah.
screenings and
Think about how much they did back in 2020.
Oh, my goodness.
During the pandemic.
yeah.
You're talking about Christmas trees right on cue. French Creek Farm right here, Rick.
Nice.
They got their own farm truck, their old Christmas tree truck.
You know what I think of when I hear French Creek? French Creek Freddy. You know French Creek Freddy, Groundhog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The West Virginia version of Punxsutawney Phil.
All right. There you go. Go get your tree.
Is that Stephen Keith on the back?
Stephen
of
Keith.
Yeah.
The food guy?
Part of the Holiday Village at Capitol Market, by the way. That's, talking about getting a Christmas
Yes,
tree.
get
They
the
have all
Christmas
those trees up right now at the market. It's a great time of the year to go check out. Just walk through that market, all kinds of displays, all kinds of vendors in there. And that's what's great about the Capitol Market is it's so diverse and eclectic. It's you walk through and you're going from the Purple Onion on one side
Yeah.
to Soho's on the other, and all the way in between there's all different kinds of shops, different kinds of things to buy or take a look at. Hall's Chocolate,
Yeah.
Me a Cup of Coffee Shop. I'm a big coffee guy.
Yeah.
You like coffee?
I love coffee.
Yeah, I couldn't
New.
exist without a couple
New.
cups in the morning.
Yeah. And I like to go see Ted every day.
Well, the West Virginia Department of Agriculture, I believe, is coming up next. Agriculture Commissioner Kent Leonhardt, part of the Public Works. It's crazy, Doug, how that basically everybody statewide over the last 25 years has flipped from 80% Democrat to 80% Republican.
Yeah.
Well, that's just to make our. We've always been a conservative state. People just
Right.
register Democrat. Now they just switch.
There's
to party
always
affiliation. There's
that's a
always
great
been
point because
conservative
there's always been a difference between national Democrats and West Virginia Democrats.
That's right.
For sure.
Always.
state. I know a little something about that.
Merry Christmas, Don. Yeah, get us through this one.
Okay.
Whitetail Properties.
So we got Whitetail Properties coming up.
Read
Their
it.
float. Jeremy Allen, land specialist, and Jessica White, country home specialist, are realtors for Whitetail Properties. They sell more than 20,000 acres. For
There
all
you
your
go.
real estate needs, contact Whitetail Properties today.
There you go. You need a job?
See, there you go. Look at that.
We got an application for you.
There's Miss All-Star USA.
Never even heard of that.
Miss All-Star USA.
One thing-
Mrs. All-Star.
Mrs.
USA.
Mrs., yes. I never knew there was so much candy. giving out.
That's what we were talking about. I was
This is
like,
like
by pound, how much? I said about
Halloween
50
right
pounds maybe?
It's like Halloween all
Yeah,
over.
and that's exactly what you want your 8-year-old to be on.
Yeah,
It's 10,
yeah. I've got my
it's 10
10-year-old
piece of candy
son with
at
me.
10 p.m. on a Thursday.
Hey, there he is, John Brown himself from Astor. Katrina
Astor.
Captain driving him in the convertible there.
And on the back of this
is the
truck
Royalty
is the
Cheer
Royalty
Group.
Cheer Group. Yep.
Royalty Cheer.
Talking about all those youth groups and everything that they do for the kids in the area. Gives them some nice extracurricular activities, some exercise, learns a skill.
Royalty Cheer and Tumble.
It's the tumble part that'll get you.
Oh, yeah.
Then you got the South Hills Cheer Group right behind them there, as you can see on the screen now.
Maybe we can have a little cheer battle
That's what we need.
right here on Capitol Street.
Yeah, Bring It On. That was the movie, right?
Bring it on, yeah. Hayden Panettiere back in the day, right?
Age 5 through 10. Hey, guys. Age 5 through 10, South Hills Cheer Team.
Festival float with the mayor on it again, I believe. Oh, no, that's not the mayor.
I don't know.
That's just another Jesse.
That looks like another, yeah. I mean, the mayor was pulling double duty, if so.
Should be really fast.
Well, I would, it wouldn't put it past her to be involved with the festival float as well, because it's, something she's heavily involved in every
Exactly.
summer. Festival, of course, comes to Charleston for a couple weeks every summer, and they do a great
I'm
job,
actually a
Don.
board member of Festival Charleston. Festival Charleston celebrates the arts in Charleston year-round with music, theater, dance, and so much more. Save the date for the 20th festival on June 14th through June 23rd, 2024. So take a look at festival.com.
You know what my
and
kids like
Festival's
most about
Facebook page
Festival?
for more information on the 2024 event.
You know what my kids like best about Festival?
What is it?
The miniature golf.
Oh, man, that is fun. I like the street fair.
Yeah.
But my kids like the miniature golf as well.
They get so competitive.
Yep,
Man.
they're keeping score.
Oh, my goodness.
No, not my kids. They beat each other with the softballs.
They use them as swords.
I like as soon as we get right near the restaurants, I pop in and grab a bite to eat.
This All-Star USA right here coming up, as you can see on the screen. Classic Miss Universe.
There you go.
All right, there you go.
What'd you say, 160-plus entries this year?
160-plus entries this year. This is one of the largest parades they've had in a long time. Everybody wants to participate. Great weather. I mean, it's a little chilly out there.
Yeah.
But that's
not
the
bad.
Christmas season.
Got the hot chocolate. I had a little hot chocolate.
Can't feel my hands
You know
right now,
what?
Russ, but that's all right.
Good talk, Russ. For December 7th, it could be much, much worse.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Here you got
Classic
the
hits.
Yeah, the mix. We just passed them through right there. You just saw them. Class 100.9, the mix.
Best classic rock group in
Yes.
your mind.
Hey, shout out. real quick
classic
again.
rock group.
Listen, classic
Man.
rock.
Well, it's tough because, when we were growing up, classic rock meant like Zeppelin,
Right.
Stones,
Right.
Beatles,
Right.
Now classic is like Foo Fighters.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Because
You're
we're
right.
old.
Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam comes to mind.
There you
Yeah.
got Mountain State Oral and Facial Surgery, home of the same-day smile, setting the gold standard in patient care. Mountain State Oral and Facial Surgery.
Everyone deserves a good smile. That's
It's
one
a
of their
good-looking
logos.
float right there, too, Rick.
Yeah.
I bet that's in the running, one of the top floats.
Oh, man, it's nice. They did a great job on their building over in Canal City, too.
Yeah.
Their float is very festive. It looks great.
I'm not much of a creative guy with that kind of thing. I can execute things, but I'm not much of a
Right, I could never design
like.
one.
They're like, hey, come
No.
up with a concept. I'm like, why don't you guys come up with the concept
Right.
and then tell me what I need to do, and I'll do it.
Yeah, I could never come up with the thing.
Mine would just be like Kyler Murray on the back of a float. There you go. You don't know who Kyler Murray is? Well, sorry.
Okay, looks like Charleston Jacob Arbors are coming up as well.
Yeah, they just passed through. Charleston Arbor.
Charleston and Jacob Arbors, they are a project-based Section 8 high-rise apartment building located in beautiful downtown Charleston, West Virginia.
There you go.
Looks like John Adams dance
Fancy
coming out
Falcons.
here. Yeah.
The Fancy Falcons. This is like the 6th or 7th entry from either John Adams or
Yeah,
George
they're
Washington.
banned, and
So that South Hills area is representing tonight in the Charleston Parade.
And JA is one of the few middle schools that has a dance company.
But Country Roads Pet Resort. Now, what's the difference between a kennel and a pet resort?
Oh, man, I think it depends on who you ask.
Branding?
My dog definitely goes to the pet resort when
Yeah.
we travel.
Right. It's like
That's actually, he goes to Country Roads.
Does he really?
My dog goes to Country Roads. It's up there near Canal State Forest.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. That's one of those things a lot of people don't think about. You know, these families, if they travel or whatnot,
Yeah.
they have a pet at home, and then there's no one that can come and take care of it.
Exactly.
You got to put it somewhere.
And Country Roads has a huge outdoor space. And our dog's a German Shepherd, 88-pound German Shepherd.
Run around,
Yeah.
do dog things.
We went up to Columbus for a few days during the shopping season, and he hung out at Country Roads Pet Resort.
There you go.
It's like Recovery Point.
Recovery Point, yeah, they do wonderful work out there. You know, the opioid epidemic
Yeah.
really ravaged a lot of the
Yes.
area. And these types of treatment facilities are so vital to
Right.
getting that under control. You know, people talk all about, oh, well, you know, it's such a complex issue, but
Right.
one of the things that you don't focus on is, well, where do you do, or what do you do to help
Right,
these people?
in the trenches.
To put these people
And
there.
Recovery Point's at the front of that.
Yes, I mean, it's easy to sit there and complain about something, but let's
Right.
offer solutions and let's give these
Exactly.
people a way out.
You're right.
So
You're
they're,
right.
they're doing really good work over there at Recovery Point, and important work. The Bear Wood Company, 2 locations in Hurricane and in Charleston. Have you ever seen those the, like recycled wood in the
Yes.
shape of West Virginia?
Yes. I have a piece in one of my in a property that I own.
Almost guaranteed
Yeah.
that Matt Snyder and his team here at
Yes.
Bear Wood did that.
Yes.
That's what they're known for. Angie and Matt. Hey!
The Bearwood Company.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, they have one in Morgantown too. Hey, what's happening?
See, this is why this event is such a great move at nighttime. You get the kids out.
Sure.
It's festive.
Merry
You got your hot
Christmas.
chocolate and your coffee.
Yeah. There's Joey Crawford, running for sheriff, I believe. He's been a long time law enforcement officer, well known in the St. Albans area.
Oh, yeah. Election season is almost here.
Election season never ends, Don.
Never ends.
Never ends.
Always be.
Yeah, you're either,
ABC, always be campaigning.
yeah. As soon as you get in, you're running again.
Right, right.
Joey got the old school sign on the back.
Joey,
of his.
Oh,
look at that. Look at that.
man.
Where'd you find that? The bowling alley in St. Albans, Eric Crawford, or what?
It's like Shoney's from the 80s right here.
Joey Crawford, he's a great job running for Kanawha County Sheriff.
Joey, what's up?
Hey, next sheriff, Joey Crawford, right there. Merry Christmas from Joey Crawford.
Got the street producers.
You can see
out
that
here.
that line coming right there, that's for sure.
Family Care Health Center, another one of those mobile units.
You know, with over 34 years of service, the Family Care remains steadfastly committed to providing comprehensive care, leading to healthy communities where our patients live, work, and go to school. That is why the team at Family Care Health Providers offers medical, dental, and behavioral health services for everyone.
And I know a lot of it had to do with just technology and medical advancements and being able to do a lot of things that you weren't able to do before in a kind of more constricted space. But whoever came up with the concept of these mobile units,
Yes.
it's really doing a service to communities because a lot of people just simply can't get to where they need to go.
And the services come to you. Yeah,
It's
perfect.
They set up right in your community, and now there's no excuse to go
Right.
get those checkups and those
Exactly.
screenings and make sure that your health is taken care of. And I'm sure that those costs a pretty penny, but well worth it for what they
Well
get.
worth it.
Yeah,
I like all types of mobile units, even the food trucks. Food
Yes.
trucks are my favorite. Those
Yeah.
mobile food trucks are
Yeah.
my favorite.
I love the food trucks.
I'm sure you guys are eating healthy food out of those food trucks.
Oh, yeah, all salads. Salads.
Horseman Middle School Band,
There we go.
the Marching Eagles. I've seen you in that gym a few times.
Oh, yeah. My daughter's a cheerleader at Horseman Middle, so I'll be there Monday. And the Canal City Basketball League.
Yeah.
That's a 7th and 8th grade band right here, Rick.
Yep.
This is where the judges are. This is their chance to shine right here.
I thought you were a judge, Doug. No.
Nah, they won't let me judge.
They're judging you. Aetna Health.
We got James and Piper Lepp. James and Piper Lepp are the 2024 American Royal International Little Mr. and Miss. There they are right there. You see them?
There you
Little
go.
Mr.
Yep.
and Miss.
Perfect. And there's Aetna Health right behind them.
There's the Aetna Health Bear. Representing Aetna Bear,
Ted E. Bear, MD.
Dr. Bear reminds us to make wellness
He's
fun
got his medical degree, Don.
and make wellness a priority
There it is.
for a healthy everyday
The
life.
sign on the window told me.
Not to be confused with Ted B. Bear, right?
Or,
Teddy
or
Bear.
the movie Ted.
right.
Which is not
right.
kid-friendly.
Not kid-friendly.
Driven by Harry Bell.
Is that Harry E. Bell?
Harry E. Bell and Ted E. Bear. Bob Burdett Center of Kid Craftship. Kid Craftship, where crafting kids come together. Make sure to visit the Emmanuel Baptist Church at 1401 West Washington Street, where the kids sell their crafts.
Bob Burdett, great after-school program on Charleston's west side, man, at the Emmanuel Baptist Church.
There you go. M&R. That's a nice gingerbread house with M&Ms on the top. Are those edible?
Merry Christmas.
96.1 KWS.
Superstar Country.
Another country truck for you, Doug.
Yeah, I love my country, man.
Strike up the band,
Big
Don.
country guy over here.
We brought a lot of big country concerts to the
You know, that's what we're
Coliseum.
talking about. Yeah, the Coliseum is rocking.
Rocking, man.
Uh-oh. Look what's coming up next here. I can see it there. The Dirty Birds.
Oh, the Dirty Birds.
Hey, listen, if you guys have not been over there to Go Mart Ballpark.
There's Rod.
that's
There he
a-
is.
that's
Toast
a-
man. Is he going to throw toast at us?
Uh-oh. You better duck.
If you have
He's
not
gonna aim at me.
seen the Selengo Law light show at the Dirty Birds Ballpark, over at Go Mart Ballpark, Dirty Birds Light Show, the night presented by Go Mart, featuring 2 million Christmas lights. Right there it is. Dirty Birds. Light the night.
Rod!
Ice skating rink, a Ferris wheel, train rides, pictures with Santa, fire pits, and more. The event runs every day through January 1st. Get over there and see it. My kids have been twice. They
Yeah,
love it.
we've
Get over
been.
there and see the light night at Go Mart
I
Park.
challenge the Dirty Birds to get light up toast next year.
Miss West Virginia and Miss Teen West Virginia.
Oh,
Miss West Virginia, there you are. Hey. Lakin Campbell, Miss West Virginia Teen USA, and Nevaeh Harmon. Moses BMW was driving them. The group presents all electric BMWs from Moses Auto Group in St. Albans.
proud customer of Moses myself.
There you go.
Girl Scout Troop Rick 10465.
So,
Now I'm suddenly wanting cookies.
oh man, I could use
S'mores.
what favorite Girl Scout cookie?
Tag along.
Man, I'm
Hands
a
down.
Thin Mint guy.
Are you?
No.
Yeah, Thin Mint.
No, tag
I
along.
used to be a Thin Mint guy, and then I got married, and my wife can't do chocolate with mint.
Oh, okay.
It's like she can do just chocolate or she can do just mint, but
But not
together,
both, okay.
for whatever reason,
You
it's,
got the-
it's a mental thing. So I can no longer.
Man, I
I'm
freeze
not
'em.
allowed to be a Thin Mint
Well,
fan.
you order them and send them to me.
Yeah, okay, I can do that. So I'm the guy that says, you know what, I'm gonna try something new this year. So every year I
Try
order
to
something
do
different
Nice.
to
You
try
got
to find the
you
new
got the
favorite.
health plan of West Virginia coming through now. They got a good looking float there, Don.
Look great. One of our many insurance carriers. They do a great job. Group health insurance.
Very nice. Nice health plan float. Nice float. I
Is that a
like it.
Granny Smith apple with a Santa hat?
They want you to eat
That's
healthy.
their.
Rick.
That's their. That's their
logo,
mascot.
their
Yeah,
mascot, yeah.
that's their mascot.
They want you to eat healthy.
Health plan.
Better than having a slice of pizza, I guess.
You know what? My 7-year-old
There
will
it
eat
is,
a
the
Granny
Sissonville High
Smith
School
apple.
band, Rick.
Nobody else will. Yep, the pride of Sissonville.
Right at Sissonville, the Indians High School band.
think we got a front runner for best float coming up here, guys.
Uh-oh.
I can see it from a mile away. I think our next entry is West Virginia State University.
Yeah, they just opened up a new center downtown here on Capitol Street. Got their president, Eric Cage.
Yeah. Good things are happening there in Institute.
Yes.
You know, just in the last few years, they've renovated their football field. They've got that wonderful new basketball arena.
The Coliseum looks great.
Merry Christmas. Go Yellow Jackets.
Go Yellow Jackets.
It's a good-looking float.
Like they got the homecoming king and queen.
That's a nasty-looking Yellow Jacket, man. I wouldn't want to mess with him.
Huh.
Next up will be the CAMC organ donation entry. Encouraging everyone to be an organ donor.
CAMC organ donation, you're right.
Is that the cat in the hat on the back of there? There we go. Yeah. With thing 1 and thing 2. There's a Cat in the Hat series right now on Netflix. And I believe Martin Short does the voice of Cat in the Hat. And I watched that. I'm like, oh boy, how far Martin Short has fallen. And then I realized, you know what? He probably got paid $5 million.
Yeah, he's good.
He's laughing all the way.
Good. Cat in the Hat, that's a great float.
Yeah. Here comes a bicycle gang, Doug, so watch out.
I'm going to go hide.
The Kanawha River Wildcats. It's an organization that seeks to develop strong minds, bodies, and character through cycling. You can find them on Facebook at Kanawha River Composite MTB Team. That's Mountain Bike Team. I tried mountain biking for a little bit when I was a kid, but there weren't a lot of good trails out in Arizona.
Right.
It was more just kind of we're in a valley on there in the Phoenix Scottsdale area. So a lot of flat land. There were mountains, but nothing in between.
Right.
Like here, what's great about this area is you can go to the Kanawha Forest.
Right.
You know they have
Carriage trail.
Yeah, great trails that are challenging but not life-threatening.
Yeah, right.
So, a great hobby. Doug's throwing candy, I think.
Throwing candy back at the kids here. Yeah, I don't need the candy. Let's get the candy back here.
That kid was Sonny Johnstone.
Oh, yeah? You ever do any biking as a kid, Doug?
Not really. You know, they are a 501c3 nonprofit for youth development organizations, Rick. You know, They do a phenomenal job.
Yeah. I was that kid that, if I could just pull the wheel up a little bit, I'd be like, oh, look, I'm doing a wheelie, even though I was really only up a second. Wasn't a true wheelie.
Slide a penny under there.
Yeah. It's like my 3-inch vertical in basketball. Didn't really have a lot of hops. Phone book vertical.
Right.
Good to see you guys.
How you doing?
Hey,
Good to see you.
good to see you.
I saw you up
Mountain
there.
Dance.
Oh, yeah, Mountain Dance partners. The Mountain Dance Prancers from Putnam County are part of the community-based dance program, Mountain Dance. This program, founded 24 years ago, provides year-round dance performance opportunities and dance classes for rural children. This is the debut performance for the Prancers in the Charleston Christmas Parade.
There you
That's
go.
amazing. So many dance studios. I love to see that.
Yeah. And again, good choreography. Like
Yeah.
they
They can
has to be
keep it up for
practiced.
2 whole blocks.
well, you know,
That's impressive.
to put something like that together, it
Yeah.
doesn't. You can't do that in one day. I mean, these
Right.
kids have obviously been learning this for
Practicing.
weeks. V100. Is this the station that's playing all Christmas music?
Yeah,
right now?
Christmas music.
Yeah. That's we basically just peg it on this station for
Yep.
the next couple of weeks and leave it
Same
alone.
here.
Home of the Steve and Jenny Show. Just turn it on through the Christmas holiday season.
Well.
Turn the Hallmark Channel on. V100, you're set.
You a big Hallmark Channel guy?
No,
are you?
I'm not, because every movie is
It's
the
the same,
It's
yeah.
the same.
You
My
can
parents
predict the
love it.
ending at the
You
beginning.
predict the
Yeah.
ending.
You're okay.
Oh.
That guy, he's acting like a good guy. He's the bad guy.
And that's it.
The bad guy, he's actually a good guy, and at the end, he ends up with her.
And then the woman moves away. She comes back to the
Hometown
small
hump, hometown hump, and the lawyer that's going to tear down the small
The
town
house with
bookstore
the-
to build a strip mall.
And then the woman comes back
They
from being
paved
in a big
parking lot.
city.
To put,
She
or
falls
they
in
paved
love with
Paradise to put up a parking lot.
She
right?
falls in love with her ex, comes
Right.
back to town. And yeah. Elf, December 20th through 23rd, Cultural
Charleston
Center.
Light Opera Guild.
Charleston Light Opera Guild. They bring it to you the Toyland with the elves from the musical, be presented December 20th through the 23rd.
And you know what? There's a lot of talent in that group. It's one thing to go to New York City and watch a Broadway show and pay
Right.
$500 by the
Right.
time you're out of there. You can go check out a Charleston Light Opera Guild show, be very entertained, see some good talented
At a reasonable
people.
price, yes.
Yeah, it's a good night.
Talk about work and preparation.
Yeah.
What about Kenny Bass? Is he part of that?
Kenny's into theater.
Yeah.
I've seen him perform in a bunch of different plays.
Kenny's a man about
Many
town.
talents.
Many
Yeah.
talents. Next, we got the Oddfellow Group. You can see the Oddfellow Group right there of Charleston. You got some nice trees on the back of that float.
Yeah, it looks great.
This parade, we are at number 106, Rick.
Okay.
About 2/3 of the way through.
Yeah.
Of 167.
You a fan of white Christmas trees? You okay with that, or you like traditional, just green
I like
trees?
traditional
I'm
green,
a
Fraser
real
fir.
tree guy,
I'm
man.
a Fraser fir type of guy.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know about this next group coming up. 107.3, The Beat.
Oh man, hopefully they didn't let Woody Woods
I
on
hope
the-
Woody's not driving that van.
He should-
He's not gonna get through.
he
He's
should
driving
be-
so slow.
He should be jogging behind it like on Mike Tyson's Punch Out. What do you guys think?
Radio station
Yeah.
107.3, the new home of The Beat. Charleston's home for hits and hip hop.
You played Punch Out when you were a boy?
Oh, definitely.
All right, so let's go through. We had Glass Joe.
Glass Joe,
Was-
super easy.
Yeah, super easy.
There was 2 in one
I
guy.
came
Soda
out.
Pop Hinsky.
Yeah, Pizza Pasta.
Yes, yes.
Sandman. Sandman with the
Yeah,
yellow
Sandman,
gloves.
yeah.
He was tough. Merry
Woody!
Christmas.
So-
There's Woody right there. I told you he's driving. Come on, Uncle Woody. Uncle Woody is driving. Oh, gosh.
Another
Uncle
dance
Woody.
company, Don.
Another dance company. Who we
Spotlight
got
School.
here? Spotlight School to
Creative
Dance.
Yep.
Spotlight offers dance, acrobatics, and tumbling classes to Kanawha and surrounding counties. They are located in St. Albans, West Virginia, and have a second location opening soon in Kanawha City, Don.
Wow, expansion. I love to see it.
A lot of dancers in this town. A lot of
Yeah.
dancers in this parade.
Yeah.
We were talking about that earlier. The tumbling thing is what scares me. You teach a kid to not be afraid of doing like 5 backflips, and
Right.
they'll do anything.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'd be afraid to teach my boys how to do stuff like that because then they think
Yeah.
I'm
I'm running
I'm
late for
invincible.
school. I'll tumble down
I'm
the
jumping
steps.
off the roof.
Right, right.
Spotlight dance.
Another well choreographed dance.
They got to be cold.
Yeah, and the stamina that it takes on the street here.
Yeah. Connect Child Care Resource and Referral. Merry Christmas. Rainbow Pride of West Virginia. colorful Christmas tree.
They were entering the mac and cheese cook-off. They had rainbow noodles, rainbow pasta.
You know,
The Island of Misfit Toys.
I've been a judge in one of those mac and cheese contests back in the day. There was a
Carb
couple at
load.
the Capital Market, and you go into those thinking how much different can mac and cheese be, right? But
Yeah, a lot of
a
variation.
lot. I've had some that'll just knock you away. Be like,
It can
man.
be the good, the bad, and the ugly.
And then there's others that are like,
Rainbow Christmas tree. Affordable dentures and implants coming up.
well,
Affordable dentures and implants. For your dentures and implant needs, come see Affordable Dentures and Implants in South Charleston.
look at Don, just taking the lead over here.
Don, way to go, Don.
Hey, you know, I had my
Stepping up.
radio show. I used to have a radio
That's
show.
your background, man. You're on it.
We all have a face for radio. Don.
That's right. Oh, yeah,
Step up.
definitely. I got the face, the dad bod.
Hey, big shout out again to all our sponsors for being a part of this parade this year. Parmar Stewart, I can't thank you enough for being a part of everything we do streaming. Mike Pushkin, House of Delegates. JB McCuskey, Attorney General. Tony the Taylor.
The man, Tony.
Dino's
the Taylor.
Bar and Grill. Ashley Dean running for Circuit Court Judge. Give her a shout out. Give her a look. Walker Automotive Group. And Don Wilson, Capital Insurance Group, here live on set with us. We got Huntington Banks. We haven't given them a shout out. Huntington Banks, thank you very much. The Capital Insurance Group with Don Wilson. DT Prime, our
Yes.
buddy Todd Moore. If you
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
been to DT Prime, go check out that steak on the stone.
Yes.
It's good. If you want it medium well, you order it medium. You go there, you sizzle the last few minutes. It's a
And of
great
course,
steak.
Todd and Dave, not only with DT Prime, but also
Itchy
with
Bun.
101.
Ichiban and Bar 101.
Yeah,
Hey, the Hell
Ichiban
House,
and the-
Vicente.
Yeah.
Vicente, the Hell House, do a fantastic job providing local eats for everyone. We talked about loved ones earlier tonight. Sam's Uptown, PG, Red Carpet, Sam's. Salango Law. Ben wasn't feeling too well. He couldn't make it out tonight. We usually have him on set. He's been a mainstay of this program. But Summit Community Bank, thank you. Richard Lindsay, running for Circuit Court Judge. A lot of people, they just like to give back, Don. It's about
Yeah.
giving back to the community.
Community first. Have you guys seen this dance group?
W3
No.
Dance Team, award-winning majorette dance team established in 2017, Don. Their dancers range from age 5 to 16.
You know, you talk about Todd. Todd used to have a life, and now he runs 3 restaurants.
He's got the Lookout, he's got DT Prime, and Bar 101.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
And we got the Eyewitness News.
There you go.
Fox 11, Rick, you know something about them.
Yeah, a lot of good people will be friends for life. They do a good job there. I think that's Jack Gilbert driving that truck, one of the engineers
Where's
there.
Terry Burham? He's got
I
road
worked-
tripping tonight.
Worked with Jack for 20. Yeah, Terry's probably out doing something. Local ABC and Fox affiliate. Don, I asked this of everyone that comes on this set. Best Christmas memory growing up.
Best Christmas memory growing up would probably be repetitively going to my grandmother's for
Yeah.
the sweet potato pies
man.
and the pound cakes.
Grandmas
And,
take care of you.
Man, oh man. And my grandmother, that Darrell Miller and I share with Miss Ruby, because you got Miss Ruby's Market coming
Yeah.
to the west side. She would make 2 cakes every year, a chocolate cake and a lemon cake every year.
And you had to have both. Of course.
Listen, I helped make it so I could get the bowl at the end of it.
Get that spatula in there.
The incentive.
Yeah. Yeah.
The sweets, man.
Well, that's how we get like this.
Oh, yeah. No secret, right?
Nah.
There it is, the Eyewitness News mobile unit right there, Rick.
Yeah. Looking good, guys. Brandon! Brian Woodford, Secretary of State.
There he is, throwing out some candy. Look at him.
He's getting it done.
There he is, Brian Wood. He's a current clerk for Putnam County. Does a great job down there. Where's the candy at, Brian? Where's the candy? There he is. Here you go.
98.7 The Mountain, going past us now. They that's a relatively new classic rock station.
Steve
yeah.
Z.
Oh,
Where's
Steve
Steve
Z.
Z at? Steve Z. He's not. Oh, there he is. Steve Z's got to be around here somewhere.
That
There's
guy's
Dave Benton.
There he
What's
is,
up,
Dave.
That guy does it all, Steve Z.
My man.
Hey, Dave. What's up?
How you doing, brother?
Good
Good to
seeing
see you. Merry Christmas. The Grinch.
That's a great looking float there.
There it is. There it is. Hey, Lindsay, the Panucci right there. Panucci and Jackford Orthodontics. Dr. Lindsay Jackford, Donna Panucci, and team are excited to participate in this year's parade and their infamous purple team and practice. This team creates smiles in Charleston and surrounding areas, as well as Gallipolis, Ohio. Lindsay Jackford, she's my cousin. You know that, Rick?
Nice.
She did a phenomenal job. If you're
Everyone's your cousin, though, really.
everyone, yeah, I got the whole constellation.
Rock 105.
Yeah, slash on the side there.
Rock 105, everything that rocks, baby. We are on, in case you're wondering at home, we are on float number 115 out of 147.
Coming up, here's the Mountaineer Food Bank. I want to talk a little bit about the work that they do, because obviously during Christmas season, during Thanksgiving, it's at the forefront of giving back, holidays. Okay,
Yes.
You think about others. One thing to keep in mind with these food banks is it's a year-round need.
Yes.
So a lot of times, maybe in the middle of summer, you might not be thinking about it, but they could always use your help. And there's no such thing as a donation too small. Even if it's one can, if everybody gave just one can,
yes,
they would always have those shelves
They're
full.
passing out apples, Rick, Mountaineer Food Bank.
So just keep that in mind.
It's a year-round need.
Year-round need, and whatever you can do, even if it's just a can of corn, it'll get put to use.
Everybody should do their part.
Yeah.
Mountaineer Food Bank.
And the work they do is
You
really,
see right
really
there
important.
on the screen, Rick, Stepstone.
Yep. One step can change a life.
Foster
Family
care
and youth
awareness,
services.
you know, they do a lot of with the use. Yep, that's correct.
Yeah, and foster care in this state a big issue as well.
Yeah. My wife's the new board chair for Children's Home Society.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, it's one of those issues that I think transcends party lines. And
Yes.
everyone's can agree that something needs to be done
Yes.
for these kids, and to make sure that it's done right and efficiently and responsibly.
Yeah, we're one of the leading states that has grandparents raising
Oh my
their
goodness.
grandkids. Yeah.
Wow.
You know, coming up right now, you see the Child Evangelism Fellowship. It's an international ministry with 6 local chapters that serve our beautiful state. Their mission is to evangelize children with the gospel of Jesus Christ, disciple them with the whole Bible, and to establish them into local churches. They minister to children in after-school Good News clubs and during the summer with 5-day clubs. Their belief is that Jesus is the reason for the season. Well,
Your belief is that Jesus is also a DJ.
The reason for the sweater.
he's the reason. Yeah.
He's the reason
Party
for the
like it's
sweater.
your
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Jesus.
Happy birthday.
Merry Christmas and happy birthday.
Uh-oh, we might have a front runner here.
Benny Keatum.
Best
my
float.
gosh.
Best
my
float.
gosh. Benny Keaton, award-winning Oriental band, award-winning Highlander bagpipes. The Clowns, the directors, they feature 1996 Oldsmobile Model A, illustrious, but Mickey Martin. This guy, he's been in every parade since I've been born, Rick, this guy right here. I'm telling you. And there's not one parade that's too cold for him to not have a shirt on.
It's all 26 years, right? Man, they
The
might.
Shriners.
Man, that's a good
Yeah.
float. That's a good float.
I've never seen a shirt on that man.
Never.
You didn't have to admit that. That's okay.
Never seen a shirt on that man.
Pause, right? Isn't it-
Listen,
that's
I tell
a
you what,
good
there's
thing,
never a
pause.
parade too cold for that guy.
Obviously.
Never.
No, I love the Shriners. They do so much good work and
Oh,
for the people.
man.
Raising
Community
money all the
first.
time. They give back to the community. Children.
Providing transportation to Shriners hospitals. Here are the Clowns.
Shriners Clowns. Hey, and they're for hire. You can hire the Benny Keaton Clowns for any of your events. They come birthday parties, functions, whatever.
You never know when you might need a clown.
Yeah. You never know, right?
Yeah,
Benny Keatum's got 3 floats.
I still don't know why they have M&Ms on the back of their float. Is there a Benny Keatum reference with M&Ms, or is it just because it's, kids and candy?
Got my man Matt Sutton, Chief of Staff here. The Benny Keatum Clowns. I didn't know Benny Keatum had clowns.
And here's the Benny Keatum bagpipers.
Nice. That's my guy, Jared Hurley.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's right there in the middle, Jared Hurley.
That's got to be tough to be able to play bagpipes.
Don, it's always a pleasure seeing you, my friend.
Hey, thanks for having me, Doug.
Don Wilson, Capital
Thanks for all the
Insurance
great
Group.
work you guys are doing at
Thank
HD
you for all
Media.
that you do, man. We're gonna have you back next year. Jump up here on stage.
Perfect.
You're a regular now.
Perfect. Hey, count me in.
Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to bring Matt Sutton on now. That was Don Wilson.
Hey, Matt.
Don Wilson, Capital Insurance Group.
The
Thanks for being
bagpipers are bringing you in.
Oh, there we go. There it is.
Joining us now, we got Matt Sutton. Matt, what a parade, man.
Oh, it's been awesome, man. But it is 30 years I've been coming after Don Wilson, so this is figures out. Junior high school.
Well,
I'm following up after him.
You got to just fit in that hierarchy.
Yeah, that's
somewhere.
right. Yeah. Nah, man, it's been awesome. Y'all had a good time tonight?
Absolutely.
Hey, right now
Hey,
we got
Doug.
the brothers of Omega Psi Phi representing the Xi Alpha, the graduate and Theta Phi West Virginia State undergraduate chapter.
One thing we were talking about is the transformation of when Amy moved it from a weekend daytime parade to night, and there was some people that were apprehensive. I don't know, it's a school night, this, that, the other. She made the right choice.
Yeah, it's been awesome. It was a long discussion, but not really, because she had the vision of what it was going to be,
Right.
and this has turned out to be everything that it's more than actually what we thought it was going to be. First couple of years we were getting our sea legs underneath us,
Figuring it out.
Last year and then this year have just been amazing, and to see everybody come downtown.
And you guys do a lot of work, Matt, with the Salvation Army, the Boys and Girls Club, members the Big Red Kettle, while ringing the bells at Christmas season. We want to thank everybody for their support at the Red Kettle program. Please give out, donate whenever you see them ringing that bell.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the best programs in town, and it brings so much excitement and joy whenever you go shopping and you see them out there, because not only they're out there getting energy, but they're just the nicest people in the world.
And I love the stories that come out of the Salvation Army Kettle Drive where, you have the feel-good stories where someone dropped off like $50,000 or whatever, or like an ancient antique coin that's worth $100,000.
Yeah.
And then you have the stories like someone dropped off like fish bones or something.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah.
Well, I don't know where that
We
fits
just-
in, but thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Matt, what you guys have done with downtown Charleston is truly a Hallmark movie come to life, with the trees and the Holly Jolly Brawley. With all
There
this.
you go, Doug. Here's your next car.
There's my next car. That's the Excessive Noise. Arlo Cook, owner of Excessive Noise. We just saw Elkview Middle School and their cheerleading squad come through. There it is. There it is, the trolley that made us famous, downtown Charleston trolley.
And this one comes,
The Holly Jolly Brawley Trolley.
yeah.
Credit to the first gentleman, I guess, Booth Goodwin, who came up with that
Sure.
name. He came up with that name as we were thinking about things to do. And, the thing about it is, it's like you got to have a lot of partners, right? So you have a lot of ideas, but you got to have local business participate. And then somebody like KRT who says, hey, we'll help out.
Sure.
We'll get people from place to place.
Yep.
Matt, you got Better Homes and Gardens. They're downtown Charleston. Real Estate Central has proudly served the tri-state area, earning 5 consecutive years of Kanawha County's top real estate company. They're
And I tell
located
you
in
what,
downtown Charleston.
One of the best supporters of the Charleston Stern Wheel Regatta as well. Better Homes and Garden have just been amazing for us. There are a lot of things downtown. But
Here's Miss Ribfest, Doug.
Miss
We were at
Ribfest?
Ribfest this year.
I didn't know there was a Miss Ribfest, Matt. We got to miss everything in this parade.
There you go.
Miss Universe, Miss USA, Miss Regatta. Now we got a Miss Ribfest.
Yes, this is Veronica Bunch. We're talking about that trolley. That route comes right in front of my house, and my kids love just standing out on the sidewalk asking them to ring the bell.
Yep. I rode the trolley when I was a kid
Sure.
in Charleston, and just now to see it put to use and continue to go. But it's just been one more thing. I think they had like 1,600 people the first weekend go from downtown over to the ballpark on the trolley.
Right.
It's just you never know how something's going to work, but you try it, and so far
Some
it's
things work,
working
some
out really
things
well.
don't. The West Virginia Mountainettes. You want to take this one?
Oh, yeah, we got the West Virginia Mountainettes award-winning competitive team committed to the sports baton twirling. One of the most, I was seeing them because they came up the street a little bit ago. They were absolutely phenomenal throwing the batons in the air.
And little ones, too.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. And that's the thing that's the most exciting about this. Yeah, is just how many kids have enjoyed themselves in this parade. Look at them.
And that's what it's about, making memories. I mean, I'm sure that you have memories of parades
absolutely.
when you were a kid.
Yeah, these kids out here twirling the baton, I'd hurt myself at 43 years old if I tried to do some of this stuff.
You know, Matt, there was a point. We were probably 6-7 people deep on the sidewalks here of downtown Charleston. Yeah. I mean, there were people who are coming out. The weather's perfect. It's wintertime. It's great. The lights make it, the nighttime festivities.
And to have the businesses open as well.
That's the key. That's the key. And starting the POTA has been amazing. Everybody is having themselves a good time, enjoying themselves. But I tell you what, it's just as deep on Summer Street.
Yeah.
Just as deep. Yeah. It has been all night. That was, sometimes toward the end of the parade you lost the crowd. Not this year. Right. It's been really deep over there.
Well, we just saw the West Virginia Mountainettes, like you said, and we got the Elkview Majorettes walking through as well right now. There's been a lot of entrants. You have 147 entrants in this year's parade, Matt. Every year it grows.
It just grows, and I think, we keep talking about, like, oh, do we cap it? But everybody's having fun. Everybody's having a good time.
Yeah.
So why not just let them come out?
Yeah, why would you cap fun?
Yeah, exactly. It's just let everybody come out and have a good time. And, it keeps it moving. The crowd keeps staying. It's just been a lot of fun. And I think what's really nice is, a lot of people come out to see the parade. But a lot of people come out to see, like, one float. But then you get to see so much else going on. And so many – and what I think is great, too, we got a lot of local businesses and organizations in town from Charleston, but so many from the surrounding areas as well. Yeah. That's what's great about it. We love promoting the entire area.
Yeah, people from Gal Police.
It's been awesome.
Yeah.
And you did it in a smart way, too, because no police horses, which means no horse.
No horse. That's
you
right.
know what?
Yeah, we've talked about that a few times, but they got motorcycles, so we let them ride their motorcycles around and lead the parade off. Yeah.
Got Green's Outdoor Creations, landscaping, design, and mowing with so much more to offer. They turn your landscaping vision to reality. That's over at Green's Outdoor Creations.
Well, they're responsible for my entire front and backyard, so I'm just going to see them here.
Got to have that curb appeal.
Got to have that, absolutely.
Green's Feed, Charleston's, they've been a treasure since 1949. A little bit of everything, place to shop. You haven't been to Green's Feed, go over there, you'll find it.
Oh, I've been there many, many times. That's in my neck of the woods.
Some of the best dog treats, too.
Really?
Yeah.
That's where I go get my dog treats and everything. Yeah, they've been forever. It's great. Just a great place to go shop.
Well.
This year, Matt, we added the Snoopy doll behind us. You see the Snoopy doll back
right
there? Yeah.
A lot of pictures.
We had the Grinch blow up last year. We added Snoopy this year.
Very nice.
Grinch was too tall. He was out of the picture. So
you got the Snoopy in it. I do want to shout out all of your sponsors who helped do this. I can see Tony and Taylor. I can see our state auditors running for Attorney General. Vino's is in there. Judge Dean. I saw Walker. My friends at Walker. One of my best friends from college. His Walker dealership. Yeah. Judge Abraham. Ball Toyota 101, Huntington Bank, Capital Insurance Group, DD Prime. It's just a.
And what's great about this, and what's a credit to what everyone's doing to put this together, is that sometimes in what we do for a living, you have to try to sell stuff, and you go and you have to really sell them on stuff.
That's right. Yeah.
Something like this, it was an instant yes.
Yeah,
like, do you want to be a part of this?
They want to be a part of it. They want to be a part of giving back to the community.
Yeah, and I mean, there are some people who can't make it out, right?
Yeah.
My mom and dad are sitting at home watching right now. So I mean, it's hard to make it out, so you get so many people. And again, it's all about having local folks who are willing to help out and make sure that everybody can enjoy it.
The Axon Plastic Surgery Float coming up now.
Doctors Jeff and Rebecca, the staff at Axon Plastic Surgery, would like to wish you all the happiest of holidays. Gift cards are available, so stop over and see them to make your Christmas morning even more beautiful.
And I was wrong before, Doug. This is your next car.
That's my next car right there. I'll get that for Elias.
American Legion Post 40.
I'll say that car that came through that was playing that radio, it was a lot louder when I saw it earlier, so he turned it down a little bit as he
American
was
Legion
through.
Post 20 right there. The John Bramley Post 20, Charleston, West Virginia.
It's hard to tell.
John Brawley.
I don't know how the guy could even hear. I was pumped. I was walking through, and I was worried I was going to miss the Benny Keatums, but I got to see those guys perform.
Yeah.
They're just awesome, man.
That's what I joked about with Rick. Said, ever since I've been alive, I've seen that guy walking through a parade with his shirt off.
Yeah.
He's a legend. He's a legend of local Charleston parades.
Yeah.
Crazy 8.
Proud to be an American.
John Brawley Post 20 that's coming through. Yeah.
Yep. You've got a lot of floats to choose from. The judges have their
work cut out for them this year. Secret Santa Foundation.
Yep, Secret Santa Foundation has been busy this year making classic toys in Santa's workshop.
And a Trojan Landing right behind them.
Yep,
Trojan Landing Marine, your boating destination right there on McCorkle Avenue, right along the Kanawha River. They're your one-stop shop for sales, service, and storage.
Get those boats winterized.
I was saying to somebody earlier, we talked about, the crowd being 2 or 3 deep. Think about all the people that are in the parade, too, that aren't in the crowd.
Yeah.
So that's, how many people we've had downtown. And
There's Terry Burhans.
There's Terry. There's road tripping.
He's working inside the car, isn't he?
He's filing his report. Terry Burhans! Oh, my goodness.
There he is, Terry Boham, the legend, road tripping, WCHS Fox 11, Allen Creek Fire.
Terry's one of the best promoters of our area, man.
My
It's
goodness.
just awesome. Yeah.
This is the best. Allen Creek Volunteer Fire Department, they said, you know what? We are bringing a fire truck.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they're bringing a fire truck.
Bring
Thank you.
fire.
And,
Yes,
we went around as part of our preparation for this, shooting different light displays throughout the area. And this is what we got at Chief Logan. This is just one of the many that we
Holy
shot.
cow. Look at
Just
that.
to give people an idea of, not just here in Charleston, but in every little nook and cranny of West Virginia. Everyone's getting into the spirit this year and putting on some phenomenal displays. We saw earlier the St. Albans lights, Festival of Lights up there at City Park. Even over in Gallipolis, Ohio, they have a wonderful display. It just warms your heart to see all these communities just buying in.
It really is. It's a weekend now. You can come to this area and spend an entire weekend looking at Christmas lights.
Yeah.
And looking at the holidays. you can do everything.
For
It
sure.
is absolutely unbelievable what it is. We had everybody downtown, but then Coonskin opened up. Whenever they went out the park and what they do at St. Albans and now what they're doing in Logan, you're an hour away from as many.
If you want to see about 1 million lights, you come to Charleston, West Virginia.
right,
Over 1 million lights, with the
What's going on at the
Gobart
ballpark?
Ballpark, with Coonskin, with St. Albans, like Rick said, right here in downtown Charleston. I don't know how many lights you have, but there's
I don't know,
few
but I
hundred
think Andy Shea would want me to correct you and say 2 million lights at the
2
ballpark.
million lights at the
ballpark.
ballpark. Here we are. We got the Misfit of Toys right here. They're coming down the street right now. Poca Valley Bank. Misfit of Toys.
But I think speaking of that, and people have said, Charleston's never really been a place that's been, festive for the holidays, and people tend to leave town. And we said, well, let's just change it.
Yeah.
And Mayor said, change it. But you get good community partners, you get people who want to invest, and you get people who want to see things thrive. And it, in 2 years, has just been phenomenal.
Well, and that's the thing. It takes people to do that because
Yeah.
it's one thing to just sit there and complain, but
That's
then
right.
you be the change that you want to see.
Yeah, and now we are the destination.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do, and that's what's so nice. I had my whole family in for Thanksgiving, and we came down. We went to the ballpark, then we came down here, and I was just, I'm always proud of Charleston, but it was just an overwhelm of pride for me when my family came back to town. All my cousins and everybody who grew up here who's now coming back, and they're taking their Christmas card photos in Charleston again, even though they don't live here, and that makes me excited and happy.
And you're really only limited by the creativity that you have. Like the Fife Street Walkway, Brawley, is a pathway. It's a way to get from downtown to the mall, and you've turned that into a destination.
Yeah. We got coming up. Oh,
You saw the Cabin Creek right there. Health Systems, quality health care is always their mission. Check out their details on their website, which location is best for you, cabincreekhealthsystems.com.
It was funny. The mayor and I were walking through Brawley Walkway a little bit ago as we finished the route, and she kind of stopped and said, I didn't get to see a lot of these trees the other night because it was so crowded.
Right. People are taking their Christmas photos in front of that.
Yeah, oh gosh, yeah.
Matt, we're coming to the end of this parade, being led by the
Here's
Capitol High School Marching Band, the Cougar Marching Band
My
right
alma
here.
mater.
Your alma mater.
Yep.
Let's listen to them as they bring Santa to the end of this parade.
Santa being headed in by the Charleston Parks and Rec Department. The amount of teamwork that goes into what the Parks and Rec Department does every year in this parade has just been absolutely amazing. And Rayshawn Sells, there she is, Rayshawn Sells leading that department in Dax. It's just been absolutely phenomenal. But I'll let the mayor tell you, but make sure when you talked about people taking their Christmas cards, make sure to ask her about the couple from Atlanta that drove up through here, who she caught downtown one day. Because that's it. She'll tell you the story. It's exactly what we want, what we want out of the city. So.
Right. And then they go back home and they tell everybody.
Well, yeah, these people, she'll tell you the story, but it's
Come on, Mayor.
She's the one around.
Hey,
the story of
Matt.
the story of the folks from Atlanta.
Thanks for being here, Matt. Chief Staff, thank you for being part of the parade. Great job, phenomenal job. Oh, now we got Santa Claus. Santa Claus is led by, he's coming in, there he is, the man of the hour, designed by the City of Charleston Parks and Recreation Department, Santa and His soaring reindeer are joined by a cast of the Misfit Toys. Hey, Santa.
There he is.
There's Santa.
The man of the hour.
Wow. Amy, did you do all those with the Misfit toys? Did you build all those Misfit
Yes,
toys?
I did.
Santa.
Look the other way.
Oh,
Look the other way. Yeah. There you go.
Mayor Amy Goodwin is joining us here on the set. Mayor, what a night. What a night.
Gosh, it's been so great.
My
so
goodness.
Great.
You know, and I say this every year, you're not going to outdo yourself next year, and then you do it.
I know.
and
Every
don't
year.
do it.
147 entrants.
It's
147.
insane. And every single parent on my way over here said, can I call you in the morning when I have to get my children up for
Right,
school?
right. I mean,
You know what?
there has
As
to be
a-
sacrifices
Listen,
somewhere.
as a mother of 2 boys, I get it,
Yeah.
right? I get it. It's. But this is what look at
These
here.
are
Look at that.
memories.
Look at
though.
that.
These are memories.
Look at everybody. Look at how much
And you
fun.
dressed as Jesse. I mean, you're not going to see that every day of the
The
year.
Toy Story.
The
It was
Toy
okay,
Story.
Great float.
Ready? I
Booth
have to,
dressed as Booth.
okay, Booth is always
Next
good.
year, you got to get into it.
You got to be Woody or something, Booth. Come on.
Actually, Booth said to me, "Wait, hold on, you're not going to run away with Buzz tonight." I said, "Well, you did not
You
dress.
never know.
You
You
never
never
dressed
know.
as Buzz." But the fun part of this is when I turned the corner and we first started to march down on Capitol Street. This little girl said to me, "Jesse, I love you so much." And I
goodness.
That's the
said,
best.
"Oh, I'll dress every year. Like, what do you want me to be next year? Just write into the mayor's office what you want us to do next year, because this is what it's all about." This was so exciting. I'm looking down Capitol Street, and I just went to Summer Street, and I can't tell you how many families said, never in my entire life here in Charleston, I'm 50, I'm 60, my parents are in their 80s, did I think that we could be downtown Charleston at 9, 10 at night. We're on this side of the street. Our kids are playing in the park on the other side of the street. It's not about the parade. It's about bringing downtown back to life.
And bringing everyone together.
That's what this is about. It's
Yeah.
not just about a Christmas parade. It's about bringing a community and a town together to show what we're really about.
And we were when you guys were coming through, we had our cameras on you. You didn't know that the camera was on you.
Oh gosh,
You were- no,
what was
you were
I
just-
And
doing?
you were talking to everybody.
But
Up and down the street.
we were like, this is a microcosm of who Amy Goodwin is. Like, she doesn't know, this is not a photo op for her. She doesn't know that the cameras are on her, but look how good of a time she's having
This is
and
why
making
my
sure that
teenage
everyone
boys
else is
say-
involved.
Doug knows this. This is why my teenage boys say to me all the time, "Mom, you're so extra."
Mayor,
That's
listen,
a good thing, though.
Listen, I think
Yes,
we need to
that's right.
rename the city.
No,
From the Go Park
I
Ballpark to
know.
Coonskin to downtown Charleston to Holly Jolly Brawley.
Yeah.
This is what it's all about. Christmas season, nighttime parade. You saw a vision. You had a vision, and your team put this together. And through the last few years, it has evolved. To
And we
this.
want to give her a chance to tell that story because we were talking about the Brawley Walkway. You know,
Yeah.
it's literally a walkway. It's a way to get from one spot to the other, and you have turned that into a destination. And we were talking about the family from Atlanta that you ran into.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was so great. So we were at Holly Jolly Brawley. Hi, sweetheart.
Praise!
I
What's
know.
up?
We were at Holly Jolly Brawley, and this family stopped, and you know me, I always think I'm a great photographer, right? Being a mom. I'm like, "Would you like me to take a photo of you?" And she said, "No, my husband is coming back with outfits for my kids. We're from Atlanta. We're on our way to Pittsburgh. We spent the night because they were doing a Thanksgiving trip." And she said, my husband ran up to Target to get sweaters for the kids because we thought this is a perfect place to do our Christmas photos.
Yeah.
So on their way from Atlanta to their family in Pittsburgh,
They stopped at Charleston,
They
West
stopped in
Virginia.
Charleston, West Virginia, spent the night, and now, by the way, on all of their Christmas cards will be their children in Charleston, West Virginia, from sweaters from Target. Hi, you have made this mayor happy all
And you know
year
what? Now they'll
long.
go home and they'll tell everybody about Charleston,
Yeah.
and guess what's going to
That's
happen?
right.
So,
That's
I mean,
right.
that's what it's
That's
all
right.
about.
This is about revitalizing different parts of the city. And when we talk to mayors all across the state, we talk to mayors all across the country. And what is that spark? What is that thing? By the way, it doesn't take a lot of money. It doesn't take a lot of time. It takes folks who are very creative and folks who really want to come together and do
and
something.
have bought into it.
Yeah, and by the way, it's not just my vision. It's you said it best. Everybody's in it now,
Yeah.
and everybody wants to make this exactly what we think it
And
should
then they
be,
lead
a
by
very
example, and
special
everyone
place.
else comes on board.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Mayor,
What do we have
Mayor,
here?
what do we have here? We have
This
the
is-
results of the
Uh-oh.
official 2023
gosh.
Christmas parade competition.
We're breaking
for the
You know, I
best.
here.
didn't vote on this. Does everybody want to know?
No, you
that
had
first of all?
some amazing judges
Yeah.
down here.
We
And a
had
hard
sounds
job.
absolutely
It sounds like you're setting this up for
amazing
your
judges.
your
They had a
your
hard
float
job.
to
Thank you,
win.
Jane. Thank you to EJ, DJ. Is he
Wait.
the best? Aaron Noon.
EJ, Aaron,
and
Tina.
Jane Powell. I mean,
Good
you
job,
want to talk
guys.
about the best judges.
So what?
Okay, do
So
you
so
wanna
this is
know?
the
Okay.
official results of the Charleston Christmas Parade
First time.
2023.
Heard
First
here
time being
first.
revealed right now.
This is
Ready?
Right here, Mayor. We'll give it
Number-
to you.
Third place, Spotlight Dance, number
All right.
108. Okay. Ready? Second place, MRC Global. Congratulations. And okay, I did see them, and they were ridiculously good. The health plan.
Oh yeah.
They were so good tonight, weren't they, Jane?
They were throwing out apples. They were throwing out apples.
I know, right? Because they're the health plan. But they had the dancing apple on the. They were so
Granny
cute.
Smith. Yep.
They were
They
so
did a
cute.
great job.
Yeah.
All the floats. Congratulations to all the participants.
Everybody stepped up
Everybody
their
did
game
a
this
great job.
year, and as I will take a look around and just say, thanks to everybody for making this a safe and family-friendly
Amen.
event.
Yep.
Everybody did such a great job, and the kids loved it, and the families loved it, and so thank you so much for. Thanks so much for participating. And thank you guys, because, by the way, my entire family is watching
There you go.
from home. The comfort of their home.
Do you want to tell the
Thank
kids?
you.
Okay, give them a
Get to
shout out to
sleep.
them.
Well, it's exam week, so
So
study.
Go study.
Children,
There you
study. Your
Get out
mother
there and
loves
study.
you. Get back to the books. So,
Parade's over. Go study.
yeah.
Well,
great
what a
for
night.
me.
I mean, kudos, first of all. This was
Thank
your
you.
vision. I mean, this was held on a weekend morning for years, and you
Yeah.
were the one that said, hey, you know what? This might work. And there were people that said, school night, you were right. And you deserve credit for that.
Well,
because
you know
you've
what?
turned this into this.
We try things. Some things work, by the way. Some things don't work, and that's okay. Just try it. If it sticks, then great. If it doesn't stick,
Yeah,
I
move
think
on.
we're an administration that goes, okay, that didn't work. Let's try something else. But it works, and so again, thanks for bringing this to all of our households that weren't even here tonight. Thanks, guys.
There's so
Really
many people
appreciate
at home watching, and give a shout out to them. Merry Christmas to them. The city of Charleston, everybody in West Virginia is watching right now. So congratulations to the city of Charleston, Mayor Goodwin, for a job well done.
Thank you, guys.
and now Booth gets to clean up.
I know.
Booth, get out there. Clean
Let's
up.
go. Let's go. Actually, we have a pizza on order at Short
Nice,
Story.
nice,
We got to
nice.
get our pizza.
There you go. And that's another thing.
By the way, I'm cooking tonight. We've
Short
ordered
Story.
a pizza from Short Story. That's our cooking
and local
tonight.
businesses that can take part in
By the
all
way,
this,
they're
too.
packed.
Yes.
This is
We
great.
ordered it and came here, and hopefully it'll be ready because it's wall to wall there.
There
So,
you go. All right. Well,
There it is.
Thanks to the mayor for joining us again. You heard it here first, the winners of the parade float contest. And what another fantastic night, Doug. And we were a part
And
of
this
it.
parade
proud
stays
to
out
be a
there,
part
Rick.
of
It stays out there, archived forever. Go back and watch it over and over again as many times as you want
Download
throughout
the
the holiday
HD
season.
Media Plus app right now. It's free. And you get not only events like this, but 70 high school football games that were live streamed this year.
So great.
Local community events that are important
That's,
to people.
by the way, what we did on Friday nights. Booth and I would also order pizzas and watch you guys.
Good. All right.
There you go.
Well,
All right.
thank you, guys. Hey, Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy holidays. Rick, thank you very much for all that you do for HD
Oh,
Media.
look at this guy.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Just the season.
It's like we said, it's all about community. And thanks to the mayor for
Mayor,
for
what a
putting on
show.
something like
Great
this.
show tonight.
Thanks,
And thank you
everybody.
for joining us, because we can't
Thank
do
you.
it without your support as well. And to all of our sponsors, for Doug Scaff, Mayor Amy Goodwin, I'm Rick Lord. Thanks for joining us for the 2023 Charleston Christmas Parade. We'll try to do even better next year.
Oh, gosh.
Take care.
Merry
Merry Christmas, everyone.